some games while we're at it, and it's been a difference maker so far at this point in the season.
Well, as you talk about the Wildcats, certainly Cardinal coaching staff has spent this week kind of looking at themselves in the mirror one more time. But one thing we heard Coach McFarland say in the post-game visit last week was that they want to make sure they found some guys that were playing hard and playing the right way, and I'm sure there's been some emphasis on that, flying to the football defensively, making sure you're finishing your blocks, and as I mentioned, just trying to get some continuity going, and we'll hear a little bit later in the coach's show what he has to say about that. But I think this is one of those nights when you can kind of play pretty freely because it is homecoming night, and you're playing in front of the 12th man, so to speak, and it's always given these players a little extra juice on homecoming night. We'll go ahead and take another 3-minute timeout here. Back with more of our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. Back in 3 minutes, you're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757, or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
For over 100 years, Webb City has trusted Simpson Funeral Home for all of their death care needs. Simpson Funeral Home dignifies lives well lived through customizable cremation and burial plans, as well as pre-need funeral plans and monument design. Simpson Funeral Home, now offering pet cremation services, has 2 locations to serve you: 400 West Dougherty Street in Webb City and 101 North Main Street in Carl Junction. Call or text 417-673-2411 or visit online at simpsonfh.com.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at nickmyerscpa.com or 417-673-4200.
And we welcome you back here to John Roderick Field at Cardinal Stadium. Your Webb City Cardinals about 45 minutes away from kicking off against the Neosho Wildcats tonight. We're joined by Tim Workman here for a little bit of this day in Cardinal history. Tim, go ahead and take it away.
Well, you look back across September 27th. We've played 15 games on that date since 1920 and 13-2 on those days. The unique thing when you look back in the first couple of years, which would be 1929, 1935, those were our opening games of the season. We've expanded the games, we're now playing week 5 at the end of September. So a little bit of change on how quickly you get started now versus back then. A couple of games we'll highlight here is leading only 17-6 at halftime. The Cardinals needed 4 plays at the start of the third quarter to find the end zone and begin to pull away from Nevada 38-6 in 2002. Quarterback Johnny Wynn finished with 129 yards rushing on 9 carries and 2 scores, a 45-yard run in the first quarter and a 28-yard jaunt in the third quarter. Andrew Stanley, 94 yards on 11 carries, including a 43-yard touchdown run, and Ryan DeMoss had 72 yards on 10 carries. Cardinals ended up with 381 yards on the ground, which was also helped out by Seth Houston, who had 16 carries and 2 touchdowns as he bowled in from the 1-yard line in the first quarter and the 5-yard line in quarter 3. Defensively, they held the Tigers without a first down until 5:33 left in the half, only gave up 97 total yards in the game and forced 7 punts. Casey Eigelberger, perfect on his 5 point-after-attempt kicks, and including a 25-yard field goal that he kicked in the second quarter. And the other game we're going to highlight will segue into a final piece here. After this is 1940, after being tied with Joplin each of the previous 2 seasons, the 1940 meeting with the Eagles featured 2 Webb City Hall of Fame members. In his final year with Webb City, Coach Webb Morris watched Bob Teal throw a short pass to Charles Wright, who outran the Eagles for a 58-yard touchdown, the only score in a 6-0 victory. So that was kind of the highlight of Mr. Morris's career here as he had a little write-up in the paper at the time. So what we're going to do there is kind of segue into this year's Hall of Fame class. We've got a class that we're going to induct in a couple of weeks on October 19th, and it's going to include some names you might remember. Stephanie Bunger, a 1997 graduate. Ginger Garrison from 1980, a tennis player. Heather Lundeen from 1992. And then kind of what we call our legacy category. A 1963 graduate from Carterville, Lewis Hilligus. Robert Carey graduated in 1973. Played football for the Cardinals, but was more of a track guy. I think his name is still number 2 on some of the speed records up there in the 100 or yard dashes and stuff. And then in 1940, we had a gentleman named Verley Abrams graduate from Webb City, went on to Mizzou, played football up there for a year or 2, and then the war caught a hold of him, and they ended up in Chicago with Marine boot camps and stuff. After the war, he comes back and finishes up as a captain on the Mizzou football team. And if I'm not mistaken, he might be our first professional football player. There were some leagues that weren't necessarily NFL, but there were 3 or 4 professional leagues at that time, and he played for a year with one of them in late 40s. Other inductees, we have a couple of coaches, Charlie Meadows, wrestling, and Bev Jones will be inducted, as long with a couple of teams, the 1977-79 tennis teams, 1972-73 boys basketball, and the 2004 girls state championship softball team. So October 19th, 5:30 doors open, 6 o'clock dinner. If you need some ticket information, you can contact Deanne Allen at the central office.
Well, one of the things I love since we've done this kind of spotlight on the Hall of Fame and inductees and those kind of things is you get to look back at the history of Webb City. We know what hangs on the banners outside and the years that the Cardinals have won state titles, but it goes deeper than that even. We're talking, almost 100 years, 85 years. Talk about a man that played at Mizzou and played professionally. Just really neat to get to dive into some of that history as we look at things and really help people appreciate. We talk about the state titles, but it's even deeper than that, and the people that have come through and made Webb City what it is. We talk about that 2002 team and just a ton of athletes in that team. We're talking about Johnny Wynn, Andrew Stanley, those guys, Ryan DeMoss in the backfield as well. I remember him on the other side of the ball and was a terrifying linebacker for running backs coming through the hole. So being a 13-year-old kid watching him on a Friday night was always exciting.
One of my favorite Ryan DeMoss stories, I believe, would be we were playing in a playoff game. I don't remember the opponent. Could have been Kearney, could have been someone else. His senior year, and he got injured, and he was walking up and down the sideline in the first half and not feeling too good. Something in the giddy-up wasn't going right, and Russ McDaniel who's a local chiropractor at the time, said, let me see if I can help him out at halftime. Ryan came back in the second half and ran like the wind. And whatever Russ did was the perfect solution for that night. But Tim, always great to hear these names. I look forward to the Hall of Fame banquet and honoring these folks. And it's just a great time to see Cardinal Nation get together on that night. We'll go ahead and take another 3-minute timeout. Back with more of our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Purple Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Are you confident you won't outlive your savings during retirement? Numerous studies have shown that outliving their money in retirement is the number one concern of most retirees, and rightfully so. Many retirees have no idea if their money will last through retirement and don't know where to find the answers to their questions. Price Family Insurance and Financial Services can help. They offer a 12-page retirement income analysis that will answer your questions about retirement, including, will I have enough money to last? Will my spouse have enough money if I pass away? What rate of return will I need to average to avoid running low on money? And how will the coming tax changes affect my retirement? And what can I do to better my circumstances? If you're concerned about having enough money in retirement, call Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 to receive your complimentary retirement income analysis report. Call them today at 417-673-8338 and you'll finally have the answer to the important question, will I have enough savings during retirement?
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us, it's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
From kickoff, and guys, we alluded to it before, but homecoming night, so a lot of familiar faces coming back into the fold here tonight. The coronation will happen at about 6:30 here, about 10 minutes away from that. So tonight, in honor of that, going to add a little homecoming flair to the round table tonight. I'm blessed to work with a couple former homecoming queens, and Brittany Miller and Lee Miller in the counseling office here at the at Webb City High School. So just talking to them a little bit today, and just about the meaning behind getting everybody back in the stadium and back in a place that they love. Just the memories that come flooding through. It's always exciting to get everybody back, and we talked about the heritage and the history of Webb City. People take pride in being from here and graduating from here. And Scott, it's always always fun to get to see some of those faces that played, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago come back here and see what this program's all about.
Yeah, you certainly want to continue the tradition, and I think when folks come back, they enjoy seeing the stadium again and seeing what version of the Webb City Cardinal football team is here. But it's also just about the camaraderie in the stands and being able to talk about the good old days and what happened back in your era of football or any other activity you were involved in. But it brings a lot of people back. We think there'll be a pretty big crowd here tonight, and I just know that a lot of folks enjoy the pride that comes from being part of the Webb City programs, from the band to the soccer field to the softball field to the football field. It all kind of comes together on football homecoming night, and so look forward to that. And of course, we'll have our traditional visit at halftime today with whoever's selected as the homecoming queen. A lot of great candidates. I'm sure it's been a fun week up and down the hallways.
Yeah, it's always exciting. There's always a dress-up week, this homecoming week, and so we've had PJs, we've had USA Day, we've had today of all things was Adam Sandler Day, which I didn't know was a thing until today, but apparently you dress like Adam Sandler, which is baggy gym shorts and kind of a baggy shirt or a sweatshirt. So, I've earned 3 degrees in my life and never knew that I would need to understand what Adam Sandler Day meant, but I learned that today, and it was fun to get to see the kids participate, and I think that's what it's really all about, is getting the guys and the kids in the school to rally around the game tonight, but then just each other and the pride that comes with playing for Webb City and being a Webb City Cardinal, and 2 of the 3 of us up here, Webb City alumni, so exciting to always be back home and see some of the guys that I haven't seen in a while, and Will as well, getting to be a part of that. So we appreciate the homecoming festivities and all that goes into that. I know Krista Peak up at the high school works really hard to make sure that this is the spectacle that it is, so we appreciate her hard work as well.
And before we take our break, we'll tell you our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, Who Hop Mongolian Grill, and just thrilled once again to be able to get together and have these kind of conversations and know that things will be honored here tonight. We'll go ahead and take a brief time out here and come back with our visit with Coach McFarland. Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Considering a metal roof? Call the area experts, 4W Metal Building Supply. Metal roofs have long life and very low maintenance. At 4W Metal, you'll find help from the planning through completion. Call or come by today.
At 4W.
On Roderick Field at Cardinal Stadium here in Webb City High School as the homecoming queen and candidates about to be announced along with their escorts. But earlier today I had a chance to talk with Coach Ryan McFarland. So let's go ahead and go to the coaches show. Here's Coach McFarland.
Now the Bible teaches that death has already been defeated.
Thank you.
What does that mean? Death has been defeated. Billy Graham explains.
The moment that man sinned, the moment he broke God's law, he came under the sentence of death, but God set about a fantastic program to redeem man and to save man.
God's program to redeem was to send his son, Jesus Christ, to take the punishment we deserve, to die for us, and then give us the credit for Jesus' holy and perfect life.
And when he died, he said, it's finished, because God said, in spite of their sins, in spite of their rebellion, I love them. And he loves you tonight.
There's more about God's love and forgiveness at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
It's time for the Ryan McFarland Coaches Show. The Coaches Show is sponsored by Harvest Wealth Management, Medicine Pet Clinic, and Papa John's Pizza in Webb City. Now, here's Scott Boudreau with head coach Ryan McFarland.
And good evening, Cardinal fans. Welcome to tonight's Coaches Show. Scott Boudreau along with Coach Ryan McFarland as the Cardinals set to host the Neosho Wildcats on homecoming night here at Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field. And Coach, another close loss last week, but maybe inching forward each week, just kind of that process that you always talk about. What was the recovery like this week as you guys went through?
You know, the main thing from last week was we're still making just one or two mistakes here and there, but we just seem to make them in crucial situations. And again, it's like very poor start to the game. We give up a big kickoff return. They get good field position. They score in, I believe, 2 plays. You know, the boys all fired up, ready to go, and then 20 seconds into the game, you're down 6 points already. And so it's frustrating. I thought the boys battled back well, but it's just offensively, we get the ball on our third possession. It's like we drive down, we get inside the 20-yard line, and what we do, we fumble the ball again. The same thing we did at Kickapoo the week before, and it's just ball security so important, especially right now when you feel like you're constantly fighting adversity. You've got to do everything in your power to try to defeat that adversity, and it seems like something just always keeps going against us, and we can't overcome it. And no matter how many good things we do, is like offensively we can keep getting first downs, but if we can't put points on the board, at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. And that's been, again, another focus for us. And the kids are trying hard, and we've got some young kids that are trying to step up, and we've got some inexperienced kids that are trying to step up, and they're trying to make plays. And we don't mean to fumble the football, we don't mean to miss a blocking assignment, but it is what it is. We just have to keep working to get better.
You faced a Neosho Wildcats team that we've kind of seen this coming in some respects under Coach Towdy. We knew he was an offensive guy coming from Joplin when he took the job a few years ago. That offense rolling even more now, but this year they seem to be complementing it with the defensive side of the ball, and just wonder what you're seeing on them on film and how they've stepped out to that 4-0 record.
Coach Talley's been there 4 years now, so the seniors this year, which is a really talented group, they were freshmen his first year, so they've been with him throughout their entire high school career. And you go back to last year's game, when we played him here last year, they had, I believe they started 11 underclassmen on defense and 10 underclassmen on offense. So we've known all offseason that they had the potential to be a really good season this year. And they've struggled, the previous 3 years, but they've played a lot of young guys and tried to develop their talent, and they've done a really good job of doing that. And his group's playing really well, and they're 4-0 because they're doing things right. And the one thing, they've been really good offensively, it seems like, and this year they're playing really good defense to complement their offense. And so we're going to have our hands full tonight for sure. But if you go back to the personnel that we have, we feel really good about our secondary and our safeties on defense and the way they're able to play and how we can match up with them tonight. And then offensively, we've been able to, get first downs in games, and we've been able to move the football, and it's just, we've really been preaching in practice just the communication up front, and we just can't have a letdown. We can't have that bad play, in the middle of the drive that stalls the drive. And, our kids are working really, really hard, and they're trying to do things right. You can see us getting better and better each day in practice. We just got to take it to the field on Friday night.
A backer of Cardinal Athletics is Arvest Wealth Management, offering services in financial and retirement planning, as well as managing stocks and bonds, plus estate planning. For more information, the phone number for Arvest Wealth Management advisors Adrian Jackson, Scott Boudreau, Garrett Taylor, Ashley Durbin, and Christy Gullett is 417-627-8166 or online at arvest.com. Member FINRA SIPC, proud to support local high school athletics.
Proud to support the Cardinals and serve the Webb City and surrounding areas is Madison Pet Clinic. Located at 1631 South Madison in Webb City, they specialize in pet surgery, wellness exams, and vaccinations. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Madison Pet Clinic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. 673-2455 or online at madisonpetclinic.com. Go Cardinals!
KNEO would like to thank Papa John's Pizza in Webb City for sponsoring this portion of the game. They are proud supporters of the Webb City Cardinals and offer delivery and carry-out services on a variety of pizzas, as well as breadsticks and wings. Located in the City Point Shopping Center in Webb City and open 7 days a week. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or for a complete menu or online ordering, their website is papajohns.com.
This is homecoming week, and I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about a favorite homecoming memory, or just what this week's been like for you, just watching it, maybe in your own daughter's life, or just what your kids do. And tell me about homecoming week.
You know, the first thing I think of, so 25 years ago this year is when I had my neck injury on homecoming here. And so, which one, it's crazy that it's been 25 years, but it's October of 1999. But so that's kind of my first thought always, and like to use, probably don't share that story very much, but like to use it as, you know, I was a very average Webb City athlete that came up through the program where my dream was to be a Friday night Webb City Cardinal. And that was a goal that I had from the time I was probably in kindergarten, listening to Mark Smith play on the radio and throwing a football up in the air in my backyard. So I got to live out that dream. And then what I tell our kids when I do talk about it is, I wasn't the best athlete, and I had to work really, really hard. And, you know, when my injury came and my playing career was over, like, I had zero regrets because I knew I had tried, you know, I prepared myself and done everything I could do to be the best Webb City Cardinal I could be. So that's my homecoming memory. But this week, sometimes homecoming can be a distraction, and I think this week it's been a positive distraction for our boys because things haven't gone well, and we can all probably agree to that. You know, you look at the record, but, you know, you look at our team individually, and we've been fighting adversity, and the kids keep showing up, and they're working hard, and they're doing the right thing, and we just can't get the ball to bounce our way yet. But this week's kind of been nice because we've let them maybe a little more than normal kind of just focus on homecoming and homecoming festivities and take a little bit of the football pressure off of them because they put enough pressure on themselves. But they'll be ready to go tonight. Excited about homecoming. We've got a senior daughter this year, so it's my last homecoming with her at the school. Unfortunately, tonight she'll be at Central Missouri State at a softball tournament with the softball team, so she won't be there tonight. But it's been a good week. It's been a good distraction, but we're ready to get a homecoming win.
Finally, Coach, what are the keys to victory for the Cardinals tonight?
You know, offensively, like, we got to score points, and I know that's easy, something we probably say every week, and I could say every week, but like, we've got to finish drives. We've been really good at moving the ball. It's just we got to get the ball across the goal line. We got to try to find a way to get a 2-score lead. I don't know if since the Lebanon game we just haven't been able to. We can get up 1 score, we can't get up 2 scores, and I think that would help our defense out a little bit and let them play a little more free defensively. Neosho, they're really good at their quick passing game. They're going to try to run the ball. They've got a real athletic quarterback this year, so they've added a lot of quarterback run. But we've got to maintain the running game, maintain their quick passing game, but we can't give up the big plays. And they'll try to do all their short game stuff and then try to beat you down the field. So we got to make sure we don't give up the big play, make Neosho earn it, make them put together 10 or 12 play drives. And then special teams, you know, just trying to do something to special teams to give us an advantage. And I think our special teams play, it's gotten better throughout the year. We had a blocked field goal for a touchdown last week. We, should have had an onside kick late in the game, and so we're doing a lot of good things. It's just, the ball hasn't bounced our way, and we're hoping tonight we get something good happens to us early, and we can take the momentum and run with it.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. We'll talk to you at halftime and after the game.
You've been listening to the Ryan McFarland Coaches Show. The Coaches Show is sponsored by Arvest Wealth Management, Madison Pet Clinic, and Papa John's Pizza in Webb City.
1 minute.
Thank you.
Dr. Haley Burpo of Burpo Family Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals and wants to wish them much success throughout the season. Located at 26 South Main in Webb City, she offers chiropractic treatment services for the entire family. For appointment information, 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Making a difference in the lives of Webb City student athletes is the Webb City Booster Club. The Webb City Booster Club is always looking for new members to come along and help support the students and staff at Webb City High School. Whether you're a business, family, or individual member, you'll be making an impact in the future success of Webb City athletic programs. Check out the Booster Club's Facebook page to find out the latest news and events for Cardinal Nation. The Webb City Booster Club, proudly supporting the Cardinals.
And we welcome you back to John Roderick Field at Cardinal Stadium here at Webb City High School as the homecoming candidates, queen candidates, and king candidates alike, and the junior, sophomore, and freshman attendance have been announced. And the last year's queen heading to midfield, and we're just about to hear the announcement of who the homecoming queen will be for 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Fall Homecoming King, Andrew Young.
Andrew Young named the homecoming king, senior football player for the Cardinals, and he'll head to midfield. And named the homecoming queen is Mia Lenker. So congratulations to Mia Lenker and Andrew Young as the crown will be put on, as well as the sash on the homecoming queen. We'll look forward to a halftime visit with Mia Lenker and the Queen's Court as well, and certainly an exciting night for everybody involved, and great to see everybody dressed up and highlighting this homecoming festivity here before kickoff here at Cardinal Stadium tonight. I want to visit a bit about our special teams tonight, and talking to Coach McFarland, we heard a little bit on the coaches show, but one of the areas the Cardinals still would like to take advantage of is their return game in the special teams unit, to the extent that the football's not kicked through the end zone on kickoffs. Certainly want to get him involved and see if they can get some daylight for him and set up the offense of the Cardinals. And the same goes on the other side. When the Cardinals are kicking it away, there's some speedsters on this Neosho Wildcats team that you certainly got to be leery of. We know one of them's their top wide receiver, Noah Soriano, with outstanding speed. And we'll probably see Basti Patterson back there as well at times. May see Phoenix Radigan back there. So main thing for the Cardinals is you got to stay in your lanes and make sure that you don't allow them to get the edge or get that gap up the middle that can provide a big return. We'll go ahead and take another 3-minute break here. Back with more of our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Huhat Mongolian Grill. Back here in 3 minutes, you're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home in Webb City is proud to support the Cardinals and has been serving the citizens of Webb City and the surrounding communities since 1888. Located at 301 West Broadway in Webb City, funeral directors BJ and Diana Goodwin specialize in funeral planning and services along with prearranged funeral plans. For more information about Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, their phone number is 417-673-4666 or online at hedgelewis.com. KNEA would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
The Cool School Shop is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. Located at 100 South Main Street, Suite A in Webb City, they offer custom screen printing on school sports apparel like t-shirts and hoodies, and offer embroidery services and custom-made jerseys. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 to noon. The Cool School Shop in Webb City, 417-673-3720 or online at coolschoolshop.com.
BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, has been serving the 4-state area for over 60 years. With locations in Webb City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Lowell, Arkansas, and Claremore, Oklahoma, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential electric projects. Bills Electric is committed to providing the absolute best electrical repair and installation services to homeowners and businesses in the 4-state area. Learn more information online at BEIJoplin.com. Bills Electric Incorporated is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
For over 100 years, Webb City has trusted Simpson Funeral Home for all of their death care needs. Simpson Funeral Home dignifies lives well lived through customizable cremation and burial plans, as well as pre-need funeral plans and monument design. Simpson Funeral Home, now offering pet cremation services, has 2 locations to serve you: 400 West Dougherty Street in Webb City and 101 North Main Street in Carl Junction. Call or text 417-673-2411 or visit online at simpsonfh.com.
To John Roderick Field at Cardinal Stadium here at Webb City High School. Scott Boudreau along with Justin Boudreau, Will Hedrick on the master video controls, Roberta Foster back at our studios. Time now to take a look around the COC, and first we'll just look at the standings. As we said, our opponent tonight, Neosho, top of the West at 4-0 on the year with an outstanding start to their season. Carthage 3-1. Their only loss to Nixa. Joplin also 3-1 with a loss to Nixa. Republic 3-1. The Willard Tigers 2-2, and the Webb City Cardinals 1-3. That's on the west side of the COC. On the east side, Nixa 4-0. Ozark 2-2, fresh off their win over the Cardinals last week. Kickapoo 1-3. Lebanon 1-3. Glendale 0-4, and Waynesville 0-4. Tonight's matchups, Neosho here at Webb City, Republic at Joplin. That'll be a good test to see how those two match up. Carthage at Willard, Glendale at Kickapoo. Glendale looking for their first win. Ozarks at Waynesville, and Nixa is at Lebanon. So some good matchups here in the COC as usual. Some folks trying to continue their success, and if you're the Webb City Cardinals, trying to right the ship a little bit. And so we'll see how those matchups play out. We'll certainly have some info on for you as the scoreboard show comes along later. We'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break here. Let's pause for our national anthem. Back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Huhat Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Huhat Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Huhat's mouth-watering signature sauces. Huhat Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Range Line Road in Joplin. More information online at huhat.com.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals! Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
And welcome back to Webb City High School here at John Roderick Field, Cardinal Stadium, as the players getting their final instructions. Coach Brandon Towdy of the Neosho Wildcats talking to his troops in the visitors' locker room. Coach Ryan McFarland talking to the Webb City Cardinals one last time before they make their way down the hill. Let's tell you about some of our sponsors. They include Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, Big Nickel, Price Family Insurance and Financial Services, Roderick Insurance Agency, Simpson Lawn Care, Missouri Southern State University, Snodgrass Collision Center, Huhat Mongolian Grill, and the 4W Metal Building Supply, the Dairy Queen of Webb City, Crowner College, Cool School Shop, Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, Nick Myers CPA, ProLube Maintenance Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs, Body and Soul Transformation, the Simpson Funeral Home, and as we said earlier, Express RX in Webb City. Still awaiting some final emptying of the two locker rooms here. The band is well positioned on the stadium floor here, along with beautiful color guard here tonight and the black and white stripe and the pink accent. And it's time now for Keys to Winning, brought to you by Missouri Southern State University. Qualifying first-time freshmen are eligible to receive up to $20,000 in scholarships automatically at Missouri Southern State University. Learn more at mssu.edu/MosoMerit and apply today. Justin, what are our keys to winning?
Well, First note, those stairs aren't as easy to climb as they were 15 years ago when I was in high school, but I'm back. Key number one for the Cardinals tonight, composure. I think we've seen some games to start the year where the Cardinals have gotten out of their rhythm, they've gotten out of their game, and they've played to the other team rather than setting the tone themselves. So I think composure has got to be huge. On a night like tonight where the homecoming crowd is behind you, the energy is high, can you settle in and play your game? Number two, you get Slade Hurd back tonight. So I think you're going to lean on him a lot. Can you create the holes up front from your offensive line that you need for him to have an effective night? And then number three, I think we said it a few weeks ago, but go out and have fun. You're in a 1-3 hole right now. Maybe have forgotten what that means to go out and have fun. You've got a lot of youth football players here tonight that are looking up to you, and those guys you know are going to have fun tomorrow when they take the field. So can you channel some of that inner fourth grader and go out and just play for him, play to have fun, try to see if you can upset Neosho tonight. Not a term we talk about a lot with the Webb City Cardinals, but Neosho coming in at 4-0, Webb City 1-3, essentially the underdog here. So go out and have fun, see if you can bring a win to this homecoming crowd. I think you do those things, you like your chances of coming out of here with a victory tonight.
We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break here, come back with our coin toss back here in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized Arvest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. Arvest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Considering a metal roof? Call the area experts. 4W Metal Building Supply. Metal roofs have long life and very low maintenance. At 4W Metal, you'll find help from the planning through completion. Call or come by today.
At 4W.
Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home in Webb City is proud to support the Cardinals and has been serving the citizens of Webb City and the surrounding communities since 1888. Located at 301 West Broadway in Webb City, funeral directors BJ and Diana Goodwin specialize in funeral planning and services along with prearranged funeral plans. For more information about Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, their phone number is 417-673-4666 or online at hedgelewis.com.
BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, has been serving the four-state area for over 60 years. With locations in Webb City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Lowell, Arkansas, and Claremore, Oklahoma, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential electric projects. Bills Electric is committed to providing the absolute best electrical repair and installation services to homeowners and businesses in the four-state area. Learn more information online at BEIJoplin.com. Bills Electric Incorporated is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
And welcome back to Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field, as our referee tonight, Dave Cox, leads the captains and both coaching staffs out to midfield for our coin toss this evening. And good sportsmanship being exercised all the way around here. Ryan McFarland, Brandon Towdy, and now we'll hear some instructions from Dave Cox as he gives them the kind of rules of the game here tonight, expecting the good sportsmanship that both teams want to see on both sides of the ball. Certainly expect them to respond and respect the officials. The two coaches shake hands and they'll head to their respective sidelines. Neosho, the visiting team, will make the call here. The call is tails, and Neosho has won the toss, and they have elected to defer to the second half. Webb City will receive the football, and Neosho wants to kick it from the north end zone to the south end zone. Justin, Will, everybody in Cardinal Nation, it's time to play some football. Back here in 2 minutes.
For over 100 years, Webb City has trusted Simpson Funeral Home for all of their death care needs. Simpson Funeral Home dignifies lives well lived through customizable cremation and burial plans, as well as pre-need funeral plans and monument design. Simpson Funeral Home, now offering pet cremation services, has 2 locations to serve you: 400 West Dougherty Street in Webb City and 101 North Main Street in Carl Junction. Call or text 417-673-2411 or visit online at simpsonfh.com.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
4W Metal Building Supply. You've probably seen us. We're the company that provides red iron and post frame buildings, siding, garage doors, and more. Bring your plans or pictures. We'll help from start to finish. Call or come by.
Back to Cardinals' 33-yard line where the offense will take over for the Cardinals. After the Wildcats deferred, Jackson Lucas under center for the Cardinals. Hurd and Williams in the backfield. The give is to Hurd. Short gain off the right side. Kind of want to test the running game here early, and Justin, they'd really like to lean on it as the game goes along.
Yeah, especially with a guy like Hurd back that's got some experience in that backfield, a welcome sight for Cardinal fans. Still got to be able to get that push up front, which is what we've seen this offensive line struggle to do at times in this early part of the season.
2nd and 8 from the 35. Lucas under center. Long count. A give to, looked like Williams that time. He was met at the line. Somebody scraped off a block and met him right in the hole that time, Justin. I couldn't tell if it was a missed block or just better defense by the Wildcats, but a stop there, and it'll be 3rd and 7. He might have picked up a yard at the 36. DeGraff and Reed brings in the play. Andrew Young comes in. He'll replace Gus Carnes, the tight end. See if the Cardinals want to put it in the air here. Maybe a little sticker out to Young or throw it up top to DeGraff and Reed. Now in the shotgun is Lucas. And the give is to Williams. Off the left side, he'll have the first down and more. And a punishing blow to Noah Soriano, who finally stopped him at about the 50-yard line. But great play call there and good deception by the Cardinals.
Well, and we've seen Mason Williams deliver some hits on the defensive side as the outside linebacker. That time lowered his shoulder into the charging defender and was able to pick up the first down. Great job that time by the offensive line. We talk about them needing to get off to a quick start here. All starts with those guys up front.
Wagner in the ball game at a receiver. Lucas under center. Split backs in the backfield. The quick give on the dive to Williams once again. He'll be driven back, but does pick up a couple of yards. That's what Coach McFarland talked to me about after the interview today, Justin, is so much of what's needed is to get the timing back for this offense for the Cardinals so that they can really start to mesh as a group. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 48. Lucas with the count. And he fakes the give. Now he'll pitch it late to Hurd. He's got a wide open field to the 30, 20, 10. Driven out of bounds near the 7-yard line. What an outstanding play that time. And maybe a touchdown-saving tackle there, Justin.
Yeah, Slade Hurd, plenty of speed. Haven't seen him in a few weeks, so maybe not quite back up to his full 100%, but a welcome sight there as he scampers down the field for a big gain. Hudson Williams able to bring him down.
1st and goal from the 6. 2 receivers left. Split backs. And Lucas keeps it, driving his way forward. He'll get to about the 2-yard line. And they just looked like the old Webb City Cardinals there for the last 3 plays. The execution has been there, and that's what it's going to take if you're going to play winning football here tonight.
Well, and you talk about blocking it up right in a read kind of offense, in the option offense with multiple looks. You've got to be able to hold guys off. That's how they were able to get a good gain.
2nd and goal from just inside the 3. Man in motion now in the H-back. It's a give to Hurd. A little hesitation there. Couldn't decide. I think he probably could have cut that up or maybe just gone straight left to the corner of the end zone. It'll bring up 3rd down. I got to think this is 4-down territory anyway for the Cardinals, as close as they are. They mark him for no gain there. Ball still on the 3-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 3 as Andrew Young brings in the play. Let's see what the Cardinals want to do here.
Well, to that point, Scott, in 4-down territory, you look for some kind of one-on-one on the edge. Cardinals split back. Andrew Young on the far side by himself.
Tight end in motion is Carnes. And there's a give. Now the pitch to Hurd. He'll get to the left side and into the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown.
Well, and that's what you wanted to see in this opening drive. You wanted to see the offensive line get going, build some confidence. A group that struggled to make any kind of progress early on. You saw them, for the most part, dominate the line of scrimmage on that series. You saw a big run by Slade Hurd that time. A nice job there by Jackson Lucas to fake the dive, pitch it out wide. He holds it long enough, makes that linebacker commit, and then finds Slade Hurd on the edge, who walks it into the end zone here on the near side.
On for the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good by Mr. Jared Castro. The Cardinals lead at 7-0 at the 7:26 mark of the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
When we look back through our lives, we remember the friendships we had over the years. If we're lucky, some of those same friends are still in our lives. However, odds are that we may not be very close to many of those old friends. But there is one relationship you can trust forever. That is a relationship with Jesus. He loves you and will never leave you once you commit to Him. If you want to learn more about that kind of relationship with Jesus, then call us at 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us at chataboutjesus.com.
John Roderick Field.
Now, the Bible teaches that death has already been defeated.
Outstanding
What does that
start
mean?
as they took the kick and drove it 67 yards on about 8 plays and some real efficient football there, but an outstanding big run by the Cardinals' Slade Hurd to put him in scoring position. And we'll see who the Wildcats have back, Justin.
I believe it's Brody Crane, the junior running back for the Neosho Wildcats, kicking for the Cardinals. Freshman Slade Stifler.
Stifler get to show off his leg here from the 40. Kick is up, little pooch kick. It'll land about the 24, and Picking it up there was Radigan, who makes it back to about the 34-yard line where the Wildcats will start their first drive. And they'll have a good-looking offensive unit here. Quarterback is Cade Spiva, the senior, and he'll be in the shotgun. Low freeze play. They look to the right and the left. Williams at one receiver. Soriano in the slot on that left side. Couple more on the right. And the give to the running back. And he almost lost the football. Carrying the football that time was Denver Welch, the senior running back. And Coach McFarland talked to us about during the coaches show. They want to go quick and want to go the short stuff. Another give to Welch. Over the left side to get to about the 46.5-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for the Wildcats. They're moving without a huddle and moving quickly. Spiva has it, wants to keep it, and he'll lean forward for about 5 yards there. Gets it across the 50 to the 49.
And we talked about him a little bit off the air, just the physicality that he's brought in the offseason. Now standing 6'1", 195, added some muscle.
Spiva takes the snap. He'll keep it after the fake, and he'll get through the line and coming downhill to tackle him, the free safety, Brody Eggleston. And when you're leaning on the safety to make the tackle, you know that quarterback's probably picked up big yards. Back up on the line, 1st and 10 from the 40. The give to Welch through the center of the Cardinal defense to about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats as they marching on the ground so far. And the fake to Welch, now running around the left side is Spiva, gets away from one would-be tackler, breaks a couple of more. He'll get all the way down to the 21-yard line, just shy of the 20. And again, just good misdirection there and good power shown there by Spiva. Back in the shotgun with a 5-wide look. He'll keep it on the quarterback draw. And a quick tackle that time by Williams, I believe. Mason Williams, outside linebacker. Spiva looks to the sideline. 2nd and 6 from the 17 for the Wildcats. Trying to answer the Cardinal score. Give it to Welch. Up the middle he goes. And picks up a couple of more. Just shy of the 12-yard line. About a yard to go on 3rd down here. About 2 yards to go. Justin, they are moving quickly.
Well, that's where you need your Cardinal D-line to make some noise.
Cardinals bring pressure. The give to Welch. He gets right through the pressure. Good blocking up front there by the Cardinals as they ran right past the run blitz. And Welch picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line. Spiva and company line up quickly. Gets the snap. He wants to keep it himself over the left side to about the 3-yard line. And now here comes a little heavier unit. Couple of tight ends for the Wildcats. Kind of a jumbo look coming up here. An extra offensive lineman as well. And the running game of the Wildcats doing anything they want right now. 2nd goal from the 3. Spiva keeps it over the left side, and they'll mark him down just short, maybe a football short of the goal line, and bring up 3rd down and goal from there. He lost his helmet. Spiva will have to go out of the game, and they'll bring in the backup quarterback.
And while we have a quick second here, proud to be part of Cardinal Nation's Webb City Spirit Wear, offering spirit wear and game day apparel, online ordering, and local pickup. Learn more online at webcityspiritwear.com or facebook.com/Webb City Spirit Wear.
New quarterback for the Wildcats on 3rd and 1, but the give is to Welch. And it's a touchdown for the Neosho Wildcats. Impressive drive there as they just march right down the field and get the touchdown. Extra point to come. There's the snap and the hold. And a low kick hits the bottom of the crossbar, no good. Cardinals had some pressure from the left side of the special teams unit of the Wildcats, and the Cardinals will maintain their lead 7-6 at the 3:43 mark of the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back here with more Cardinal football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
For over 100 years, Webb City has trusted Simpson Funeral Home for all of their death care needs. Simpson Funeral Home dignifies lives well lived through customizable cremation and burial plans, as well as pre-need funeral plans and monument design. Simpson Funeral Home, now offering pet cremation services, has 2 locations to serve you: 400 West Dougherty Street in Webb City and 101 North Main Street in Carl Junction. Call or text 417-673-2411 or visit online at simpsonfh.com.
Welcome back to Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field. Webb City Cardinals lead the Neosho Wildcats 7-6 after the Wildcats march right down the field on their first drive, answering the Cardinals score. Joseph DeGraff and Reed back to receive deep for the Cardinals, along with Talon Hazlip. We'll see if the Wildcats want to kick it deep. It'll be a short kick, returnable by DeGraff and Reed at the 10, 15, the 20, 25, 30, across the 31-yard line and brought down there. In good field position for the Cardinals.
Proud sponsor of local high school athletics is Missouri State Representative Bob Bromley. He's honored to serve the citizens of the 162nd District, including towns of Carl Junction and Webb City. State Representative Bob Bromley would like to congratulate all the area teams on their hard work.
Jackson Lucas back out there with the Cardinals offense. A nice first drive by this unit. We'll see how they answer the Wildcats score. Split backs in the backfield, Hurd and Mason Williams. Lucas, quick throw to the sideline, caught, and a nice pickup there. That was Wagner, I believe. Derek Wagner, the senior wide receiver for the Cardinals. Nice little wrinkle there, just a quick bubble with the off coverage.
Yeah, give Jackson Lucas some early confidence to sling the ball out here. Now he's got 2 receivers here on the near side, and Young and DeGraff and Reed split backs behind him.
2nd and 6 from the 37. 4-man line for the Wildcats. Lucas keeps it, faked the dive, gets to the 49-yard line. Nice hole on the midline action that time, Justin. That dive back turns into his lead blocker.
Yeah, and did a great job there, just staying behind his lead back there. I believe it was Slade Hurd on that play, and then found a wrinkle and able to slip through almost at midfield, ball at their own 49 here.
Cardinals, 2 receivers left. Lucas under center with the split backs. And the give is to Hurd. He wants to pound his way up the middle. He'll get about 3 yards on the play across the 50-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 7 from the Wildcats' 48-yard line.
Download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club. Listen to the Webb City Cardinal Sports on your smart speaker. Just say, Alexa, play the KNEO Sports Network.
Gus Carnes in at a tight end. Andrew Young lined up on the far right. Lucas under center. Now Carnes and Fisher on the same side in the left. And a quick give, a keeper off the fake by Lucas. He gets through the line, and they'll have the first down across the 40 to the 39-yard line. Again, you use those two tight ends, one on the line and one kind of in that slot back position, and he gets good push there and able to pick up the first.
Well, and if Brody Crane, the outside linebacker there for Neosho, doesn't pull him down, we might still see Jackson Lucas run into the end zone. A great play by the Cardinals there, great blocking up front.
1st and 10 from the 39 for the Cardinals. Lucas under center. Split backs. And a give on the dive to Williams. He'll get a couple of yards out of it. Continuing to test a lot of different things. Now we'll see Isaiah Tello, who's played a lot in the backfield the last couple of weeks. Hurd will remain in there with him. Now DeGraff and Reed to bring in the play. Makes the communication to Jackson Lucas, the quarterback. Lucas looks over the defense, now under center. And the give is to Tella over the left side. He wants to get around the corner. Loses one tackler, gets to about the 33-yard line. Picked up a couple of nice yards there. It'll bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 4 yards to go.
Couple of quick updates around the COC. Ozark with a 14-7 lead over Waynesville. It's Lebanon 6, Nixa 0 early in the first. Carthage and Willard knotted at 7. Republic and Joplin also knotted at 7, and that'll end the quarter. Back here in 1 minute, you're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
John Roderick Field. The Cardinals lead the Neosho Wildcats 7-6 as we start the second quarter. You're listening to 91.7 FM KNEO, Neosho Joplin. Jackson Lucas under center for the Cardinals. Split backs in the backfield. And he pitches it to Hurd. Wants to get around the right side, but tackled there. Boy, they were ready for him that time. Maybe should have given it on the dive because Hudson Williams, the senior backer, covered that outside pitch that time, Justin, and maybe just didn't read that one properly.
Yeah, one of those, you talk about timing, getting those guys back on the same page, crucial. And then the Neosho team, some beef up front, but also some athleticism. We talk about the linebackers of this group. We've already seen Brody Crane, the junior outside linebacker, make some plays.
It's 4th down for the Cardinals, 4th and 6. Young in a slot. DeGraff and Reed to his right. Back in the shotgun goes Lucas. Wants to keep it. And a busted play. He'll go nowhere. It looked like indecision there. Hard to believe that was the original intention of that play call, but it looked like initially he wanted to throw it, but then decided to just keep it. The Cardinals will give it up on downs.
Yeah, it didn't look like he liked what he saw on the left side and decided to try and make a play with his feet with the pressure coming. And
didn't have a receiver over there as an outlet at all. Cardinals will go on defense against Cade Spiva, the Wildcats offense. Welch with the handoff around the right side, gets to the 40. He'll pick up about 5 yards. So far, the Cardinals like a step behind right now, kind of more receiving the back and the blocking rather than being the defensive unit that's taking it to them. Another give to Welch. He'll get across the 45 to the 47-yard line and a first down for the Wildcats.
Well, you talk about Spiva. We talk about Coach Towdy in his 4th year here. Spiva been a part of this program since its inception with Towdy, so now understanding what he wants in this offense, and you're seeing it here tonight.
1st and 10, the give to Welch one more time. Across the 50 to the Cardinal 47-yard line. Pick up of about 4 yards there. Bring up 2nd down and 5. Wildcats have Soriano and Hudson Williams out left. One more time, they give it to Welch. He'll get across the 45 to the 43-yard line, close to the first down. They're eyeballing it right now, maybe right on the line. They'll give him the first down and move the chains. The tempo may be causing the Cardinals some problems right now. Spiva, a high snap, but keeps it. Gets across the 45 to the 44-yard line. And met that time by the linebacker for the Cardinals. Looked like Brock Renfro in there that time, Justin. And a quick keeper by Spiva one more time. Goes around the right side. Get down inside the 35-yard line to the 34. Picks up 4 yards there. Be 3rd and about 2 yards for this Wildcat offense. In a complete rhythm right now. Cardinals have not been able to create a negative play. Spiva, another high snap. Off the right side. Run out of bounds. Little or no gain there. Justin, Cardinals have a decision to make. They're using a 3-man line right now because of the number of receivers out there. You're leery of that. 4 wide go the Wildcats, but then they're doing a lot of running out of it. Cardinals show blitz off the edge. Williams is showing pressure that time. And now a little freeze play. Spiva calls out the play to his offense. He'll give it to Welch over the right side. May have squeezed just across on 4th and 1. And Cardinals think he's short. We'll see if they want a measurement here. They throw the football to the sideline, and it's a first down for the Wildcats. So another first down at the 34-yard line. Actually, we'll call it the 33. Had to pick up that yard. Wildcats marching after the Cardinals failed on 4th down, and a near interception on first throw of the night.
Brock Renfro.
Renfro had it right in his mitts that time and just couldn't hang on to it. He was in front of the receiver for the Wildcats. Spiva right back in there, 2nd and 10, and he keeps it. There was a big hit on Welch that time.
Well, that's where you talk about.
He didn't have the football, and Spiva able to escape over the right side. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. Cardinals bring pressure. Welch right up the middle. He's free at the 10, the 5, into the end zone for a touchdown.
Just right up the gut there was Welch. Cardinals unable to
and that
get
was
anything.
That was not Mr. Welch. I believe may have been a new running back. Was that
Keyshawn Roan?
Keyshawn Roan, the speedy junior 175-pounder, showing his power that time. Gets the touchdown. The Wildcats won't play the 2-point conversion. They'll just kick it one more time. Ebbinghaus, the kicker. Kick is away. A kick is through the uprights, and it's good. And the Wildcats take their first lead of the night, 13-7, with 8:04 left here in the second quarter. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
Ladies' clothing, jewelry, accessories, and more. Learn more online at paintchipsandglitterboutique.com or through the Paint Chips and Glitter Boutique iPhone or Android mobile app. Proud to support the Cardinals.
And Romando Cifuentes to kick off for the Wildcats here as they score their second touchdown in as many drives. They've looked nothing but efficient, as advertised. Looked like the team that came in 4-0, very confident offensively. The kick is a short one to Graffenried from the 10 to the 15, the 20. 25 wants to go outside. He'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Cardinals will start their third drive of the night.
Just didn't get the wedge that I think he thought he had on that side. Maybe he could have stayed on the near side and tried to get up the sideline. Nonetheless, Cardinals will start the drive here at their own 27. 7:58 left to go here in the half. 13-7. Neosho leads it.
Jackson Lucas got the play from head coach Ryan McFarland. He's under center with split backs. Slot right is Carnes. And the give is to Hurd. Up the middle he goes, breaking away from a couple of tacklers to the 40, to the 41-yard line. And you just see his confidence building each time he carries the football.
Well, ball security been an issue at times in the last few games. You see that time Slade Hurd hanging on to that thing for dear life as Neosho trying to rip it out. Unable to do so. Slade picks up the first down, now ball at their own 41.
First and 10 for the Cardinals, trailing 13-7. 7:30 left here in the second quarter. Lucas under center, shift by the tight ends. And Lucas fakes the dive, keeps it himself. Good thing he faked the dive because the running back just fell down in front of him. I'm not sure that play went as designed. Let's see if they open things up here in the passing game. But pretty confident the way they're running the football right now. Fisher Derrick at one tight end. Gus Carnes in the slot. Split backs behind Lucas. The give to Hurd. Up the middle he goes across to the 45-yard line on 2nd and 9. Picks up about 3 yards. It'll be third, and we'll call it 6 yards here. Maybe 7 altogether. As Andrew Young, Joseph DeGraff, and Reed come into the ball game for the Cardinals. They'll line up on opposite sides at the wide receiver spot. DeGraff and Reed with Soriano on him. Lucas under center. Steps back to pass. They want the go route to DeGraff and Reed. He's got room, but it was thrown out of bounds. You got to give him a chance.
Yeah, I think he had a step on Soriano there. Did DeGraff and Reed. A couple of track stars there as well. DeGraff and Reed got his step and just unable to put it right there. Had enough of the loft that you want on that ball, but just couldn't keep it inside the wide lines.
Cardinals will punt it away here on 4th and 7 from their own 45, and Reed back to punt. May have caught the Wildcats changing positions. Are they going to give him time to sub? No, they made the Wildcats call a timeout. So let's see if that changes Coach McFarland's mind at all. Not likely. You'd probably kick it away here for field position.
For over 15 years, Steve Johnson and his team at Johnson Real Estate and Consulting and Keller Williams Realty have been serving the real estate needs of citizens of our local communities. For local listings or to learn more about Steve Johnson of Johnson Real Estate and Consulting and Keller Williams Realty, his website is stjohnson59.kw.com or by phone at 417-850-7391, a proud supporter of the Cardinals.
Well, the Cardinals special teams unit in there right now. Kind of one of those opportunities to pin the Wildcats deep, but maybe more importantly, have your special teams unit create some kind of turnover in the kicking game. Reed's shown excellent ability with his punts first 4 games of this year. And back deep for the Wildcats. And left-footed kicker, Reed kicks it over Soriano's head. It'll bounce at the 15, the 10, and into the end zone. So a touchback, and that'll give the Wildcats, the offensive unit, the football at the 20-yard line to start this third series for them. Pretty efficient in their first 2.
Well, and it's a matter of knowing what you want to do through that no-huddle offense, not allowing the defense to make their adjustments right now. Neosho just a step ahead of the Cardinals in terms of being able to dictate the pace of the play here. Cardinals got to be able to get some stops up front.
Cardinals bring in Josh McDaniel as an extra defensive end this time. 2-by-1 look. There's the pitch that time. And buried in the backfield. That was Welch that time on the carry. And who took care of him, Justin? Jackson Dodson, I believe, the linebacker. Spiva keeps it, goes over the right side. Ankle tackle there. That's getting off the blocks and doing your job. Is that Brody Eggleston that time?
Yeah, doing a great job of sneaking up from his safety spot. He knew he could get there after the play broke down a little bit. Nothing in behind him. Able to take his shot and go get the quarterback. Big third down here for this defense.
3rd and 11 from the 19 for the Wildcats. Spiva wants to throw. Looking downfield. Gets it to Soriano. Tackled at the 34-yard line. They're going to call a horse collar as well. I believe the defender was trailing and probably had no choice unless he just let Soriano keep running. But the result's going to be a first down and plus 15 here as well. Good throw. The timing on that was pretty good. Just a skinny post that time.
Yeah, just snuck in between the zone there that time of the coverage of the Cardinals secondary. And then to your point, Reed, really no other choice than to try to grab him from behind. Unlucky to come up with the horse collar, put him right at
3rd and 11 to 1st and 10 at the 49 now for the Wildcats. The give is to Welch. Up the middle he goes across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Yeah, they had that one defended well until I thought maybe Reed would knock Soriano off the ball, but he had good hands and showed why. Spiva looking to the sideline for the signal. 2nd and 7 from the 48. Snap to Spiva, and before that, a false start, I believe, by the Wildcats.
Proudly supporting all Webb City athletes is Paint, Chips, and Glitter Boutique at 110 West Broadway in Webb City. To learn more about fashions, trends, and accessories offered, they have an iPhone and Android mobile app, and they're also online at paintchipsandglitterboutique.com. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 10:30 to 5:30. Fridays, 10:30 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. Paint, Chips, and Glitter Boutique is also on Facebook and Instagram.
2nd and 12 now from the 47 after the penalty for the false start. And bobbling the snap was Spiva, but He got it back anyway and crosses the 50 to the 48-yard line. Boy, that's when you want a guy in the backfield, when you see that snap go high. That's about the fourth snap we've seen go up above his helmet.
Well, that's where you feel like if you can get some penetration, you maybe cause a fumble or you can take that right out of the air.
3rd and 6 here from the Cardinals 47. Cardinals started to jump. Lucky they didn't. Spiva with a freeze play, and now they're trying to get the play into the receivers. Spiva, he'll keep it up the middle. He'll be tackled short of the first down. Getting in with some penetration once again for the Cardinals. Jackson Dodson, the senior linebacker. And now 4th and 2 from the 43-yard line. Wildcats will go for it. Cardinals nation on their feet. Cardinals show pressure. Spiva will look to the sideline for the play. Welch in the backfield with him. The snap, the give to Welch. Up the middle he goes. And stopped initially. Did he lose the football? This is going to be close.
I think he fell short of it. Cardinals made enough of contact with him. Cardinals are pointing one way, Neosho's pointing the other. Official timeout to measure it here.
Well, by my 64-year-old eyes, but of course well-trained from being on the sideline all these years, Justin, I'm going to tell you he's about 4 inches short. We'll see if the chains agree. And he is short, and the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 after a dandy stop by their defense just when they needed it, after the Wildcats had just driven the ball relentlessly on all 3 possessions so far. The Cardinals get the big stop here late in the second quarter, 2:51, and the Cardinals trailing 13-7.
Yeah, got enough of a pop on Denver Welch as he came through the hole there that it brought him down half an inch short, if not less. Cardinals now with just under 3 to go here. Plenty of time to score before the half ends.
Lucas under center. And a quick throw this time to the sideline. Olden Johnson on the catch. Stopped after a short pickup. See if the Cardinals want to go a little tempo here. Not necessary. They got 3 timeouts and 2:38 on the clock. You don't want to leave Neosho anytime if you complete this drive. Cardinals will be patient here early. Young and Wagner bring the play in. Jackson Lucas will bark it out to his linemen and the rest of the offense. And under center's Lucas. Now he goes in the shotgun. And the give this time over the right side. That Williams on the carry. They put Hurd in a slot right that time. He gets a lead block on that corner, Justin, and that let Williams pick up the extra yardage.
Well, we've seen early in Hurd's career them use him as that slot guy, so not an uncomfortable spot for him. That time able to throw a block and get Williams the first down.
1st and 10 from the 47. Cardinals driving, 1:48 left. They get back in the shotgun. Hurd in a slot right. Fakes the throw. Now Lucas up the middle. Met by a couple of Wildcats. But he picks up about 6 yards there. Hudson Williams on the tackle along with Bryce Warren. Williams a busy guy, Justin, and you can tell he's just a guy that loves to play football from his strong safety position. Lucas back under center, 2nd and 5. But back to throw now on the pitch on a little quick sideline route. A little check down to Hurd. He'll pick up a couple more and go out of bounds. The clock will stop with 1:07 and 3rd and about a yard coming up for the Cardinals. Main thing right now is pick up that first down, keep this drive alive.
And Lucas held on to that about as long as he could. Had pressure coming from his blind side. Able to dump it off to Hurd just in time.
Lucas under center. And the give is to Hurd. He'll have the first down and then stopped at about the 36-yard line. Picked up 2 there. The clock will stop at 1:03 as they'll reset the chains here. And then Dave Cox, our referee tonight, along with his crew, will wind it. Lucas and the offense ready to go. Young here on the right side. They want to throw to him down the field on a fade. Young open, and the catch for a touchdown. Beautiful throw and catch as Young on a go route that time. We talked about the way he lofted that missed throw earlier. That time a perfect throw by Jackson Lucas for the touchdown. And the Cardinals tied at 13 with 49 seconds left here in the first half. The extra point to come by Castro. Jared Castro. And the kick is up. He slips, but it sneaks through the uprights. And the Cardinals retake the lead, 14-13, with 49 seconds left here in the first half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
On 4th down, the Wildcats and then answer that with a score of their own here before the half. And talk about finishing football, Justin. I think that was an example of it right there.
Yeah, great momentum swing for this Cardinal program. We've seen them in those situations the previous weeks and not able to get those stops. That time defense gets the stop, offense able to execute themselves, and now you hold a 14-13 lead, 49 seconds left. It's big because Neosho will get the ball coming out of the half, so you didn't want to put yourself in a hole heading into the half. As freshman for the Cardinals, Mr. Slade Stifler, set to kick it away.
And he'll kick another short one. And what do they say here? Somebody not ready or offsides, perhaps? Let's see what, maybe we're going to redo this one. Maybe Dave Cox said he hadn't blown the whistle for the kick. I don't know. It looks like Cardinals are backing up as if there's a penalty. Nope, they're going to just start everything over. And now they do call illegal procedure on the Cardinals. Backs it up 5 yards. They have yet to give a shot to these return men for the Wildcats, respecting their speed. Cardinals ready once again. And the kick this time will carry to about the 20. Picked up there to the 25 by Radigan and stopped quickly by the Cardinals that time. Looked like Barrick Hoffman, the defensive back. Nice job of staying in his lane, the sophomore, and just hitting the ball carrier right where he was.
Well, and that's what you preach with these special teams guys on the kickoff. Stay in your lane, let your teammate do their job, and funnel them to you if it happens that way. That time Hoffman stayed in his lane and able to make a big tackle, pin him back in their own 25-yard line.
44 seconds. Spiva back to throw. On first down to the sideline and tackled out of bounds there. So let's see if the Cardinals can play bend but don't break here as Patterson caught that one. Wildcats with 3 receivers on the left side. Soriano, Williams. Spiva gets the snap. Looks. Now throws to the sideline again. This time well covered over there. Cardinals playing a little cat and mouse that time with their linebacker. Looked like Josh McDaniel dropped into coverage that time.
Yeah, great job there. Patience and discipline.
2nd and 10 with 32 seconds. Spivak looks left, now looks across the middle to Soriano. He underthrew him. Reed was in coverage that time. And you can tell they're not going to be shy about taking a shot. With 27 seconds left, you better find Mr. Soriano on every one of these plays. It'll bring up 3rd and 10, though, for the Wildcats if they could stop him here and make him kick it away. Spivak gets the snap, rolls to his left. On the sideline, a flag on the play. He goes out of bounds. I think we're going to get offensive holding by one of the Wildcats linemen. And indeed, that's what Dave Cox says happened. It'll back him up here. He went out of bounds short of the first down. You could not accept this penalty and go to 4th down, but I believe you got to take it. Oh, they are going to turn it down. Cardinals will take their chances here. The ball's going to be marked at about the 40-yard line. It'd be 4th and about 7 yards, so not likely that the Wildcats would go for it here. They'll send the punting unit in. Cardinals send a couple guys back as well. And Hudson Williams running to his right, now kicks it away. A shank near the 50-yard line. It'll bounce out at about the 44-yard line with 10 seconds left. How aggressive you want to be? You want to take one shot here with Young and DeGraff and Reed?
Yeah, I'm sending out the posse offense and giving Jackson Lucas a little bit of time and tell DeGraff and Reed and Young to go and see what you make of it here in 10 seconds. You get it off quick enough and deep enough and get out of bounds. You've still got all 3 of your timeouts if you want to play that as well, but I think you take your shot here if you're the Cardinals.
DeGraff and Reed will line up on the right side, Young on the left. In the shotgun is Lucas. 10 seconds left in the half. Lucas wants to throw. Little stick route to DeGraff and Reed. Can he get out of bounds? No, he doesn't, but a timeout called by the Cardinals with 3 seconds left. Nice route that time. He faked like he was going on the go route and just bent it back out to the sideline. And even though he couldn't get out of bounds, Cardinals in good shape because they had the timeout.
Wild Ivy Shirt Co., proud backer of the Webb City Cardinals and our local communities. They offer spirit wear for the Cardinals online at webcityspiritwear.com and for other local teams at wildivishirtco.com. Offering online ordering plus local pickup. Learn more at facebook.com/Wild Ivy Shirt Co. Go Cardinals. And since 1985, Brock Sheet Metal has been serving the Webb City Cardinals and the surrounding area, offering repair and replacement on all types of heat and air systems. Owned by Daryl and Karen Brock. Brock Sheet Metal, 417-673-2611, a backer of Webb City Cardinals and KNEO.
We're about to find out how brave the Cardinals want to be. They know leading 14-13. They need all the scores they can get, as you mentioned, Justin. The Wildcats to receive the second half kickoff. They'll send Lucas back out there along with Young and DeGraff and Reed at receiver. Wagner in there as well in a slot. See if they want to take one big heave down the left or the right side. Snap to Lucas. Quick throw to the outside. It's Young. Running through the middle of traffic. Still on his feet to the 30. And a safe throw there. I don't mind that little slip screen. If he breaks tackles, he's in the end zone. If not, you end the half safely. And we'll go to halftime with the Cardinals leading 14. The Neosho Wildcats 13. Back with our halftime show brought to you by Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. Back here in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Proud to be a part of our local communities is BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, serving the four-state area for over 60 years with locations in Webb City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Lowell, Arkansas, and Claremore, Oklahoma. They specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential electrical projects in the four-state area. For employment or company information, their website is beijoplin.com or 417-624-6660. Bills Electric Incorporated is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride. At Missouri Southern State University.
A nonprofit organization, a sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome to the KNEO Sports Network Halftime Show. The Cardinal Minute is sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Webb City Cardinals.
And we welcome you to another edition of the Cardinal Minute. I'm talking with Assistant Band Director Spencer Cullenberg. And first of all, tell me a little bit about your career here at Webb City. When did that start?
So this is my 12th year here at Webb City. I came on as the Assistant Director, focused on the percussion students, those that are standing up front that you see with the mallets every halftime, as well as the drum line in the back. Over the years, my role has developed and grown as we've gone into the more competitive side of things. I've helped more with the sound designing and the visual designing and things with the band. And today I'm kind of filling in as the director of things, as our head director is out on a vacation this week. So,
well, as we stand here, going through a little run through for the band as they prepare to play at homecoming tonight. Tell me a little bit about what that means to this band, getting to be part of homecoming festivities.
Oh, it's always one of our greatest weeks. Getting to do the parade on Wednesdays. The kids love supporting the community, and they love having that community support them in those activities. So getting to play on the parades and at the home games tonight, we cherish that community feedback to our show. Over the years, the crowd is really, I think, starting to enjoy more of our shows and be more interactive, knowing when to applaud, and it just drives our students to do better for our community and for those guys on the team when we know we're supporting them.
Tell me about the title of your show this year, and what are some of your venues yet that you'll be playing at?
So this year's show is titled A Life Out of Balance. We're focusing on out of balance. We're using props that teeter so we can create a visual effect of students standing out of balance as well as being balanced. They have legs that pop down. We have 4 competitions we're going to go to this year. We already had one just last week at Carl Junction where the band actually placed first in finals. That was the first for us, getting to win a competition. We're looking to build on that next week when we head to Bentonville, Arkansas for their competition. Then we will end our season with back-to-back weeks at the Missouri State Championships marching competition in Columbia, Missouri, and then ending on a national stage with the BOA St. Louis Regional.
Well, want to thank you for joining us on the Cardinal Minute. Good luck to you. Continued success to you as you help lead this band. You guys are a great part of Cardinal Nation, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for listening to the Cardinal Minute, sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Webb City Cardinals.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is proud to sponsor local high school sports on KNEO. Sports Director Michael Amami and sports reporters Ryan Bunale and Cam Isimone have interviews, scores, and highlights weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report covers events from high school athletics to Missouri Southern and Pittsburgh State and local community colleges. Proud to support local high school sports.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A nonprofit organization, a sponsor of high school sports.
It's time for the Freeman Sports Health Minute. The Freeman Sports Team is proud to serve as the official sports medicine provider for over 20 area high schools and colleges.
Welcome to another Health Minute here on KNEO with Craig Jennings with Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, talking today about concussions. And first off, Craig, what are some of the signs of a concussion?
Well, the first thing is going to be a headache, dizziness, nausea. They could be staggering around, unable to hold their balance. They could be slurring their words. Their eyes may not be tracking properly, moving right, have problems focusing. Those are some of the more obvious ones. There's several other ones. We go through a full, sideline exam. Usually can take up to 5 minutes, looking for different things, the subtleties of concussion. Those are the main obvious ones. And severe concussions, they can be losing consciousness. Their pupils in their eyes may be different, falling asleep at inappropriate times, inability to wake them up once they do fall asleep. Those are the more severe symptoms.
For the Freeman Sports Health Minute, I'm Adam Winkler.
Simpson Funeral Home has been serving the local area for over 100 years and is happy to serve local families during their time of need. With 2 locations, 400 West Doherty Street in Webb City and 101 North Main Street in Carl Junction, owners Austin and Amanda Simpson and their licensed staff can be reached at 417-673-2411. Simpson Funeral Home, a proud backer of the Webb City Cardinals.
Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill at 1804 Rangeline in Joplin is proud to support local high school sports. They offer a variety of meat, stir-fry ingredients, and signature sauces that are then grilled together. Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill is open Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and offers dine-in eating, curbside pickup, plus delivery through DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. More information online at hoohot.com.
Webb City Cardinal fans, Express RX of Webb City is located at 101 West Doherty and is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9 to 1. They offer services such as pill packaging, plus prescription delivery or drive-through. They also have a mobile app where customers can manage their prescriptions and refills. Express RX of Webb City, 417-392-6039. Go Cardinals!
This portion of Cardinal Athletics is sponsored by Reeves Tire and Automotive, serving the area.
Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about this week. What kind of activities have gone on at the high school?
At the high school, they put on a lunch and a lot of different other activities that are super fun just to get all those candidates together and just spend some time together before the big day. So,
is it fun to see all this big crowd here tonight, all your friends and family, and just see the support of Cardinal Nation?
Yeah, it is super exciting, and I'm very proud to be a part of the nation.
Tell me a little bit about your plans in the future and what you want to do after high school.
After high school, I think I want to go to college for dental hygiene as of right now, and of course that might change, but for right now, that's what I'm thinking. So,
all right, this might be a dangerous question, but what's your favorite subject right now in your senior year here?
I'd probably have to say comp, which I never thought I would say because I've never been an English person, but I do really like it. It's pushing me and challenging me, so it's been really fun.
Well, my mom, who's got a PhD in English, would be very proud of you. You'll never regret being able to write and read and say words properly. So tell me a little bit about the rest of your homecoming court. You guys are probably all friends and get along great, root for each other.
Yes, they're just great people. I'm so happy to be standing next to them and just to have been able to experience that with them. It was really awesome.
All right, now we also saw the King, who I can't interview at halftime because he's doing this thing called football. But what do you know about our homecoming King, Andrew Young? Give us a little insight there.
I don't spend a lot of time with him, but I know that he's a great person. He's one of the captains for the football team, which shows a lot about his character and his personality, and he's just a really great person. So,
besides your normal school day, what other activities or extracurricular things are you involved in?
For this season, I'm a part of volleyball, Webb City volleyball, and then in the winter, I'll do club volleyball for JOMO. So, and then also NHS too, which is fun.
Well, outstanding. And again, we just couldn't be more proud than to see you awarded the Homecoming Queen crown tonight. Got to be fun to see those little kids bringing it out to you.
Yeah, it was so fun. So sweet. Such a sweet moment.
Well, I think you're going to represent Cardinal Nation well, and I just couldn't be happier. Thanks for the visit, and continued success to you the rest of this year and beyond.
Thank you so much.
And that'll do it for this edition of Inside Cardinal Nation. We'll come back with more of our halftime after this. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network. Back here in 3 minutes.
The greatest need in America at this hour is a great spiritual awakening.
Billy Graham talking about the power of media to share the gospel.
What a glorious opportunity it is to have at our command such instruments to minister to the moral and spiritual needs of a nation and of a world that is crying for what we can deliver.
In his 7 decades of ministry, Billy Graham used TV, print, radio, internet, and other media to tell people about Jesus Christ.
We have the message. We have the ideal tool, broadcasting, to restore the meaning and purpose of life and to bring millions to a commitment to the one who said, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Are you sharing your faith? You don't need a cable channel or a radio station to do it. Learn how at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, has been serving the four-state area for over 60 years. With locations in Webb City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Lowell, Arkansas, and Claremore, Oklahoma, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential electric projects. Bills Electric is committed to providing the absolute best electrical repair and installation services to homeowners and businesses in the four-state area. Learn more information online at BEIJoplin.com. Bills Electric Incorporated is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home in Webb City is proud to support the Cardinals and has been serving the citizens of Webb City and the surrounding communities since 1888. Located at 301 West Broadway in Webb City, funeral directors BJ and Diana Goodwin specialize in funeral planning and services along with prearranged funeral plans. For more information about Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, their phone number is 417-673-4666 or online at hedgelewis.com.
4W Metal Building Supply. You've probably seen us. We're the company that provides red iron and post frame buildings, siding, garage doors, and more. Bring your plans or pictures. We'll help from start to finish. Call or come by.
At 4W.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVEST blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVEST Wealth Management.
ready to help.
From the second half kicking off here tonight as your Webb City Cardinals lead it 14-13 against the Neosho Wildcats. We'll give you some other scores around the area. Nixa leads it 21-6 over the Lebanon Yellow Jackets at the half. It's Carthage 21, Willard 14. Joplin with a 24-21 lead over Republic in the second quarter. In the Big 8 Conference, East Newton 7, Nevada 6. Mack County with a 13-8 lead at the half over Monette. It's Mount Vernon over Lamar right now, 21-18. Also at halftime, Harrisonville up 13-7 over Cassville, and Seneca having no problem with Aurora. They're up 49-7. And the newly formed Ozark Mountain Conference, Carl Junction with a 14-13 lead over Hillcrest at the half. It's Bolivar 33, Marshfield 0 in the second quarter. Also in the second quarter, it's West Plains 13, Logan Rogersville 7. No score out of the Branson Parkview game. And that will do it for our area updates. We'll send it to another 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the Webb City Cardinal and KNEO Sports Network.
There is no place I'd rather be on a Friday night than right here, watching Webb City football. And on Sunday, the same is true for Carterville Christian Church. If you're looking for a church where you can connect with Jesus and with others and be united by a single mission, then check out Carterville Christian Church. Sunday morning services are at 9 and 10:45 a.m. Find more information or tune in live each week at cartervillechristian.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home in Webb City is proud to support the Cardinals and has been serving the citizens of Webb City and the surrounding communities since 1888. Located at 301 West Broadway in Webb City, funeral directors BJ and Diana Goodwin specialize in funeral planning and services along with prearranged funeral plans. For more information about Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, their phone number is 417-673-4666 or online at hedgelewis.com.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-thru, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
The Cool School Shop is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. Located at 100 South Main Street, Suite A in Webb City, they offer custom screen printing on school sports apparel like t-shirts and hoodies, and offer embroidery services and custom-made jerseys. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 to noon. The Cool School Shop in Webb City, 417-673-3720 or online at coolschoolshop.com.
Back here to Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field, as your Webb City Cardinals lead it 14-13 at the half. Cardinals, a great effort to make a big stop on fourth down, gave the Cardinal offense the ball back, and they were able to march it down on a great ball by Jackson Lucas to Andrew Young to give them the 14-13 score as we await the arrival of Coach McFarland. A great crowd here tonight for homecoming And we'll go ahead and throw it to Scott.
Well, I was just talking to a couple of all-timers. Of course, former head coach John Roderick, now the athletic director here at Webb City, 13 championships in his 26 years, and longtime defensive coordinator for him, and a good portion of those years, Mike Smith. And I said, you guys still look like a couple of coaches walking these sidelines, and they both remarked, yeah, but we're not feeling quite as tight as we did back in those days. A little more relaxed and enjoying the ball game with the rest of Cardinal Nation. We seeing the Cardinals come down the hill here, and we will have a visit with Coach Ryan McFarland here in just a moment. What a great halftime show by the band. Enjoyed talking to Spencer Cullenber, the assistant director, earlier in our halftime segment, and understanding what the band competitions are that are coming up, and so many kids involved in that program over the years, and just a lot of good being done here on homecoming night. And I got to give a big shout out to the student section tonight as well. Look like they're ready to be highway workers with the outfits going on tonight. Got all the green and orange vests showing out the colors tonight, and we will be joined by Coach McFarland here in just about another 5 seconds here as he gets a final word from Coach Decker. Coach, we talked this morning. You mentioned the word finish. I thought you did that on 2 of your drives here in the first half. A good first half overall for your offense.
Yeah, really good job up front by our guys. Running backs are running hard, doing exactly what we've talked about in practice all week. And we've been able to sprinkle in just enough pass to kind of keep the defense honest.
On the defensive side, nothing bigger after they'd moved it 3 straight drives. You finally stop them on a 4th down, and by maybe 4 or 5 inches, you get the ball back, but then you come back and answer with that drive at the end of the half. Nothing bigger than that, knowing they're going to get the ball first here.
Yeah, we really need to do something here because they're getting the ball coming out. Really proud of our defensive line. We're kind of outmanned there. If you look at some of the kids we're playing, they're young, they're undersized, but they're playing really hard. Our linebackers are playing really hard. We got to stop the run. We got to try to make them throw the ball a little bit, but then in that, we can't give up the big play. But really proud of how everyone's playing. We just got to finish the game now.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
And let's give you some first half stats, courtesy of our good friend Eric Parker tonight. Webb City with 11 first downs, 21 rushes for 130 yards, 6 receptions for 73 yards, and 6 for 7. A very accurate night for Jackson Lucas, the 1 touchdown throw. And then for the Neosho Wildcats, a lot of ground game, 20 rushes for 144 yards, 2 for 4 passing for just 11 first downs overall, 2 penalties for 14 yards, and 4 for 8 on 3rd down conversions are the Neosho Wildcats. We'll go ahead and take a final timeout here, back here in 2 minutes with our second half. The Cardinals lead at 14-13. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, has been serving the 4-state area for over 60 years. With locations in Webb City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Lowell, Arkansas, and Claremore, Oklahoma, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential electric projects. Bills Electric is committed to providing the absolute best electrical repair and installation services to homeowners and businesses in the 4-state area. Learn more information online at BEIJoplin.com. Bills Electric Incorporated is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Back to Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field. The Cardinals lead the Neosho Wildcats 14-13 as we get set to start the second half. Lady Cardinals softball team successful today, Justin.
Yeah, great showing up in the UCM tournament. Beat Harrisonville 21-6 in the first game, then held on against Holden 3-2. They'll play in that same tournament tomorrow. Great week overall, really, for Webb City Sports soccer team. Came away with a 2-0 win over Central last night. Volleyball with a 3-0 sweep, I believe against Glendale or Kickapoo, one of the Springfield schools. Republic, maybe they traveled to Springfield, took the 3-0 set. Thursday also had a match on Tuesday as well. So a good week to be a Cardinal football team here, trying to make it a perfect week in sports.
And we are past the top of the hour, but we'll tell you you're listening to Cardinal Football on 91.7 FM KNEO, Neosho Joplin. Mr. Castro set to kick off for the Cardinals. And the kick to about the 10-yard line, bouncing wild there, picked up late. And the Cardinals trapped the ball carrier around the 14-yard line. Indecision that time. Maybe they thought it was going to bounce in the end zone. But Radigan was back there along with another teammate. But it'll be first and 10 for the Wildcats offense at about the 15-yard line. You couldn't ask for a better kick.
Yeah, and this is where you're asking your defense to come out and make a stand. See if you can get a 3-and-out here, maybe a turnover. Get the ball back to your offense.
3-by-1 set. Spiva. A little throw to the sideline. And Boston Patterson with the catch that time. Picks up a short gain. Coach Max said we'd like him to throw a little bit, just not down the field. 2nd and 5 from the 21. Another quick screen to the sideline. Be Patterson again. When he described it to me this morning, Justin, talked about short passing game. You're leaning. Maybe your safety comes downhill a little too far, and then they're going to try to throw it over the top. So Arnold's got to be leery of it. Soriano out here by himself in single coverage with Andrew Young on him. Spiva gets the snap to give to Welch. He stopped in the backfield on 3rd and 3 for no gain, maybe even a loss. It'll bring up 4th down. Cardinal defense playing inspired to start the half.
Well, and to use a word that our buddy Adam Winkler used to use, torpedoed. There was the running back Welch by the great play there by the Cardinals.
Eggleston back deep along with Young. There's the kick by Williams, a little soccer style, and the Cardinals will stay away from it. It'll stop just inside the 40-yard line at the 39. The Cardinals get the 3-and-out and give their offense great field position to start their first possession of the second half.
Yeah, and you got what you wanted from your defense there, a quick 3-and-out. Now you give the ball to your offense in great field position, ball at the 39. Just a minute and 11 seconds run off the clock there to start that half. We saw Neosho milk the clock a little bit in that first half. Cardinals get them off the field. That'll give their offense a chance to go add a score.
Split backs in the backfield behind Lucas. Carnes at the slot. And a give on the time now. And getting through the first line of defense there, still on his feet. Neosho says he dropped it, and they may have the football. And he does fumble the football. Mason Williams fighting for extra yards. The Cardinals give it right back at the 50-yard line. A turnover and not what the Cardinals were looking to start with offensively. Williams will have to readjust quickly as he'll go to his linebacker position. Spiva out there at quarterback. Fakes the give, wants to throw deep. A long throw, but again overthrew his receiver that time. And that was Patterson on the post. Cardinals had good coverage there, but you can see the speed of Patterson.
Yeah, a guy that can get in behind you and be dangerous there. Just overthrew him a little bit that time. Did Spiva. Cardinals a little bit better getting to him.
Not an uncommon throw after a turnover like that to go downtown. Before they can snap the next one, a flag on the play. It'll be illegal procedure. False start on the Wildcats. And push this one back 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats. Stymied by the Cardinals on a quick 3-and-out. The Cardinals gave it right back. Spiva back to throw, looking over the middle, late to Soriano. And right between Soriano and another receiver, Brock Pyle. Don't think you'd have been asking both of them to run the same post area, but that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like maybe some miscommunication on the route that time. I think Soriano would have had the ball had he been able to get the space there, but
3rd and 15 for the Wildcats. Spiva back in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 right, and coming down with the football is Patterson. Looked like the Cardinals coverage man that time thought he had a chance for the interception. That Reed over there went up with Patterson, but Patterson came down with the football and a big first down at the 22. Spiva gives to Welch. Up the middle he goes. Bangs it forward to about the 15-yard line. That is a huge play on 3rd and 15. Those are the kind of third downs you don't want to give up.
Yeah, it looked like Reed had it in his grasp, and then Patterson, he stands 6'3", 180 himself, so good size wide receiver out there for the Wildcats.
2nd and 3, a throw to the sideline to Patterson. He's run out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And it's still 3rd and 3. May have picked up half a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 2 now. Cardinals would love a stop here. Cardinal fans on their feet. Spiva in the shotgun. Welch in the backfield. Spiva will keep it. Go over the right side. Has the first down and more. Gets down inside the 10-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats at the 9. Wildcats threatening to score after the Cardinals turnover. 14-13, the Cardinals lead it. Snap to Spiva. Wanted to give it, now pulls it, goes up the middle, down to the 2, the 1, and tackled just shy of the goal line. Looked like they had a chance to wrap him up in the backfield originally. Williams getting the stop late prevented the score. But it'll be 2nd and goal now from the 1, and the size of that Wildcats line showing their power. 2 in the backfield with Spiva. High snap, gives it to Welch. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Got to give a lot of credit to Spiva tonight. He has handled all kinds of snaps from his center. Still able to get the ball handed in time to Welch that time. And they go off tackle and This time they will go for two as they lead at 19-14. Would like to make this a 7-point advantage. Spiva stays in the game. So Yano out here on the left side. Spiva rolls right, looking in the end zone. Has his man, and the 2-point conversion is good. And the Wildcats lead the Cardinals 21-14 with 8:53 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home in Webb City is proud to support the Cardinals and has been serving the citizens of Webb City and the surrounding communities since 1888. Located at 301 West Broadway in Webb City, funeral directors BJ and Diana Goodwin specialize in funeral planning and services along with prearranged funeral plans. For more information about Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, their phone number is 417-673-4666 or online at hedgelewis.com.
Welcome back to Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field. The Wildcats scored after the Cardinals turnover at the 50. 50-yard drive. And they now lead it after the 2-point conversion, 21-14. Scott Boudreau, along with Justin Boudreau, Will Hedrick, Roberta Foster back at our studios. Cardinals will send to Graffin Reed back deep. Await the kick. And the kick is to Joseph DeGraff and Reed at the 12. 15-20, 25, and wrapped up there on a nice tackle. Sometimes hesitation gets you. That might have got him that time, Justin, as looks like Ertl able to just corral him and drag him to the ground. But he got it out to the 27-yard line. The Cardinals will start there on offense. Had a good drive to start on the first couple plays. Let's see if they can get back on track here. Fisher Derrick at one tight end. Gus Carnes at the slot. Split backs for Jackson Lucas. Single receiver left. And he wanted to hand it on the dive. Nobody there. Running backs went the wrong way. Lucas, with a wise move, runs to his right and picks up about 5 yards there, maybe 4. We'll call it second and about 6 here from the 31. Heads up play there by Lucas, but still showing a little inexperience, or perhaps just didn't hear the play call right, because both guys went left. Lucas wanted to hand it off to his right. Split backs again. Lucas with a long count, and they'll hand it to Williams over the left side. He's tripped up at the 34-yard line on a nice play on the edge that time. Tried to outflank the Cardinals. Third and about 4. Justin, we haven't seen the counter to my recollection yet tonight. Don't know if the Cardinals are saving it or just feel like it's not effective against this defensive unit. DeGraff and Reed out to the right by himself. Holden Johnson inside at the slot. Lucas kept it. It looked like he bobbled it after the fake to Mason Williams, and he's buried in the backfield for a loss. It'll be 4th and 9. The Cardinals will have to send out their punting unit. That series of downs is just not what the Cardinals were looking for. A miscue on the one down. Reed gets it away. Going back deep is Patterson. Calls for the fair catch at about the 23-yard line. And a nice job by Reed to flip the field.
Proud sponsor of local high school athletics is Missouri State Representative Bob Bromley. He's honored to serve the citizens of the 162nd District, including the towns of Carl Junction and Webb City. State Representative Bob Bromley would like to congratulate all the area teams on their hard work supporting the Webb City Cardinals athletics. As Webb City Florist and Greenhouse, they offer flower bouquets for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. Find out more about Webb City Florist and Greenhouse at 417-673-3780.
Spiva with a quick throw to Patterson on the right side, tackled there quickly by the Cardinals. And we're starting to see that screen game, that little slip screen or tunnel screen. Wildcats mixing that in. Hudson and Soriano on the left side, Patterson over there on the right. Spiva keeps it this time, wants to go up the middle on the quarterback draw. And a couple of Cardinals meet him that time. Nice tackle by Dodson. And Spiva grabbing his face mask, trying to readjust his helmet so he can get into the next play. Wildcats lead the Cardinals 21-14, 6:30 left here in the third. Spiva with two backs in the backfield. Now one swings to his left. Looks downfield. Soriano's who he wanted. Eggleston right there, saw the play all the way. And again, I say it, Justin, two guys kind of crowding the same area, Williams and Soriano. So it gave the Cardinals a 2-on-2 situation.
Well, it looked like if he throws that ball deep, Soriano had some position. He underthrows it a little bit, gives Brody Eggleston time to adjust and get back to the ball and make a play. Cardinals will force a 3-and-out of their own here.
Yeah, it was an RPO. He had the option to go into the flat. Williams will kick it away here. Another short kick goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. And Cardinals are going to have outstanding field position. In fact, they'll say it's only to the 48. Given all the chances in the world right now to this Cardinal ball club to kind of right the ship offensively, but you got to get clicking, I think, on this drive. This is your third drive of the half. Time to answer that deficit in the scoring column. DeGraffin Reed out here on the right by himself. Too tight set for the Cardinals. Lucas, the split backs behind him. And a give on the dive through the middle is Williams. They'll stand him up, but not before he picks up about 7, maybe 8 yards. Gets it to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. In times past, this is the one you'd have thrown the home run ball on, 2nd and short. Lucas under center. And he gives once again. And Mason Williams over the left side after he cut it back. He started to the right, but he had blockers to his left, Justin. A nice job of kind of jump cutting and getting around the corner.
Yeah, did a great job of using his shiftiness there as he was able to get through the line and then found his way to the left side of the field to some green. Picked up a great run there to Williams.
1st and 10 at the 24. 5:21 left here in the third quarter, and the Cardinals trailing 21-14. Grafenried by himself on the right side. Hurd and Williams in the backfield. Lucas gives to Hurd on the straight give over the left side. He'll get inside the 20. They sealed the edge nicely that time, but the corner able to come up and make the tackle before Hurd could turn it upfield anymore. Picks up 4, 2nd and 6 from the 20.
Make sure you stay tuned after tonight's game for the Final Drive Scoreboard Show, sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. You can also check our live scoreboard during the game, kneo.org. Get the latest scores from games all around the area as they're happening.
Lucas keeps it to the edge. He fakes the pitch and goes to the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown.
Great job there, Lucas, reading the gap. They took the outside pitch, man. He said, okay, I'll take the gap you gave me, and hit it hard, got himself vertical. You hear about coaches talk about getting guys vertical up into the lane. You saw Mr. Lucas do it there, hit the hole hard, and found Paydirt untouched that time.
20-yard touchdown run for Lucas, and Castro on for the extra point to tie it up. There's the hold. The kick is up. And the kick is good, and we're tied at 21 apiece with 4:26 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back here with more Cardinal football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
And we welcome you back to John Roderick Field here at Cardinal Stadium. The student section quite enthused by that touchdown run, Justin, and rightfully so, as the Cardinals answer after the shanked punt. Started the drive at the 48, and they march it in with Lucas going in for the final 20 by himself.
Yeah, and what you'd love to see is some resilience. You've seen the defense get some stops in this half. You've seen the offense sustain a drive that time after the turnover, able to tie this thing up. Now you're asking your defense to do it one more time so the offense can get the ball and then turn and score themselves. Castro and company will line it up for the kickoff.
I'll let your good eyes tell me the deep man there, I believe.
I believe it's Brody Crane for the Wildcats.
Castro to kick things off. And an onside kick by the Cardinals. Bounces. Cardinals have a chance if they just fall on it. It bounced all the way backwards into the Cardinals side of the football field, and they have it. And the Cardinals will get it back. And umpire and the side judge have ruled, and who came away with it, but your senior leader. How about that, Justin?
Well, it's a great execution. You've got Castro out there to
Brody
fake
Eggleston
the deep
recovers
ball.
it. Who kicked it?
I believe it was 41, Gage Halbrin, who we've seen come in relief for Castro. They bring them both out there that time. It doinks off a helmet, and the Cardinals able to fall on it.
Jackson Lucas wants to throw. DeGraffenried on a fly down the right sideline, knocked away at the last minute by Soriano, and that time he didn't need to hang it. He needed to tell Joe to go get it. And he floated that one just a bit. Soriano caught up.
Well, and we talked about him. Will enlightened us earlier about the speed of Soriano that Will got to see last year on the track. You saw it there. Can't give him too much time to recover, and Soriano able to make a play.
It'll be 2nd 10 for the Cardinals from the 41. And before the snap, what do we have here? Timeout by the Wildcats, perhaps? Nope. False start by the Cardinals. Called by the side judge on the Wildcats sideline, so likely your left tackle or your tight end on that far side. Now 2nd and 15. That's the danger of that long pass attempt. You give yourself a couple of downs now to pick up 15 at 36 for Lucas. Gives it, now keeps it, and gets away from a couple of tacklers. They really camped on Mason Williams that time, so he just sealed it. Lucas able to get around on the midline keeper that time. And nice 10-yard pickup. It brings up 3rd and 5, manageable down here for the Cardinals. After that onside kick being successful, you've got to get a first down here and keep the drive alive. Lucas. Long count. Showing pressure to the Wildcats. Changes the play. Lucas around the left side has the first down and more. And still going forward inside the 40, down to the 35, down to the 33. Might have just seen, Justin, the epitome of Cardinal football right there.
Well, he got stood up at about the 35, and then one of his hog mollies came running in behind him pushed him from behind, and soon enough, the entire Cardinal Nation was behind him, pushing him another 2-3 yards.
Got the first down they needed, 1st and 10 at the 33. Lucas keeps it this time, and he's buried in the backfield. We always say about this split back veer offense, so much required of the quarterback, but he can't be guessing. You got to read it out, and sometimes that straight give is the one you want just when they're coming after you as the quarterback. Andrew Young brings the play in for the Cardinals. Single receiver left, 2 tights. Carnes and Fisher Derrick. There's the give. Going outside is Williams. He'll get inside the 35. A late flag thrown. Don't know if there was some extracurricular in the defensive backfield. That was Young in the pattern that time. And we'll see.
I think it's a block in the back against the Cardinals.
So block in the back, down the field, away from the play. Not a kind of penalty that you want to see. Cardinals will go backwards for the second time on this drive, but that's a costly one. That's a 15-yarder. It'll bring it all the way back to the 39-yard line. And they'll have it second and about 15 from there. We'll call it 2nd and 16 altogether. Wagner in there, the receiver. Young out here on the right side. They got to get this snap. The clock running down. Lucas gets the snap. Wants to throw. Down the field is Young. 2 on him, but no chance to catch that one, as they had Andrew Young double covered on the post pattern that time, and Lucas fortunate not to have that one intercepted.
Yeah, that's one you got to throw. Think about throwing that through the back of the end zone. Let Young go make a play. That time left it a little short. Unable to get there was Young on the good coverage by the Wildcats that time. 3rd and 16 now for the Cardinals. Ball to Neosho 39.
2:03 left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 21. DeGraffenried and Wagner out here on the right side. In the slot was Hurd. They'll throw in the flat to him. Went off the right hand of Hurd. And again, they're lucky that one not intercepted because it kind of floated in the air off the errant throw. Cardinals likely to go for this on 4th down, although on a couple of these occasions we've seen a pooch punt. I don't know if you'd pooch punt it from the 39. We have not seen a throw to these tight ends yet in this ball game. That's mostly because they're being asked to stay inside and protect Lucas. We'll see if they have anything drawn up for one of them. 3 men to the right. In the slot is Carnes. Now kicking the football, and this one will bounce down inside the 10-yard line. Cardinals got to get down there and down it. And they do at about the 2-yard line. So Cardinals play field position after the penalties cost them on that drive, but they'll bury the Wildcats back at the 2-yard line, Justin.
Yeah, you love to see it there. Great kick there by Mr. Lucas. We'll tell you real quick, proudly supporting the Cardinals, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, bill payment services for churches and small businesses. BDR is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin, 417-782-0929, or online at bdrcpas.com.
Spiva in the end zone will run it forward for about 4 yards, get it out past the 5-yard line, maybe to the 6. Pickup of about 4, 2nd and 6 coming up. Cardinals would love a negative play here or turnover. Spiva handoff to Welch this time. Gets through the line and close to a first down. And they will move the chains forward as he got just past the 12-yard line. from the 13-yard line now, 1st and 10. Clock winding with 1:11 left here in the third. We're tied at 21. Spiva on the keep. Up the middle he goes. Gets past the 17-yard line to about the 18. Cardinals continue to mix up their coverage scheme and their ability to stop this running game. Still the key to this ball game. Spiva fakes the jet sweep, now gives to Welch. A couple of Cardinals there to meet him at the 20-yard line. He'll get a couple of yards out of it, but it'll bring up 3rd and about 4. That's where you want to see the Cardinals stand up that offensive line or get into that offensive backfield somehow, create a negative play here if possible. Spiva keeps it around the right side. He goes. He's just past the 27-yard line and should be enough for the first down. They'll move the chains. Short of that, just right at the 25 rather, but it is a first down for the Wildcats. But that's also the end of the third quarter. Back here in 1 minute. You're listening to Cardinal football. At the end of 3, it's the Cardinals 21, Neosho Wildcats 21. You're listening to Cardinal football on the KNO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives.
Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats as we start the fourth quarter. We're tied at 21. Can't get much more even than this. I'll go through some of the stats here in a moment. Snap to Spiva, gives to Welch over the right side. He'll pick up a couple of yards there, but how about this, Justin? 14 first downs for Neosho, 13 for the Cardinals. 194 on the ground for the Wildcats, 222 for the Cardinals. Both teams light in the passing game, but 68 for Neosho, 73 for Webb City. Time of possession, 16:25 for Neosho, 19:35 for the Cardinals. The snap to Spiva. Goes around the left side. Nobody found him. They bought the fake that time, and Spiva with a big gain all the way down to the 45-yard line, and he really fooled him that time.
Yeah, you talk about running that zone read well. Sticks it in the gut of his running back, Welch, for as long as he can. Gets the Cardinals leaning towards this near sideline and then pulls it, keeps it himself, and picks up a big gain.
1st and 10 at the 46 for the Wildcats. Give to new running back in the game this time. I believe that's the same young man that scored in the first half for them. That was Mr. Rory. Or Roan, rather. Quick give to Roan. Oh, no, they'll keep it. Fooled the announcer that time as Spiva again fakes it and then gets around the middle of the Cardinals line and picks up the first down. Driving now the Wildcats at the 31, going with that quick tempo. The snap and the give this time to Welch, who's back in there. And the ball's loose. They're going to say he was down. Cardinals thought for a moment they had a turnover. Cardinals trying to get some fresh bodies in now at a defensive end position, playing that three-man line as they bring in Colton Rickman, sophomore. Spiva in the shotgun with two backs. It's Roan this time, and a flag on the play. Let's see if it's on the Cardinals. It's a hold on the Wildcats. So for a moment, the drive will get backed up. It was 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd and 8 as they'll move this one back. Check that. It's 2nd and 13 from the 34 for the Wildcats. And this is, again, one of those chances you've got to try to get that stop and thwart this drive for the Wildcats. Snap to Spiva. He keeps it and falls down at the 36, almost to the 35-yard line. It looked like he wanted to make a cut, and his right foot just went out from under him. So 3rd and 15. Last time the Wildcats were in this position, they made a big pass play to Patterson. Spiva back to throw. In the flat this time to Welch. Around that left side near the first down marker. Let's see if they drove him out of bounds. They did at about the 24-yard line.
Makes it a 4th and manageable, though, for Neosho. 4th and 4, maybe a long 3 here.
They'll go for it. 4th and 3 from the 24. And Spiva looks to his sideline for the play call. Hard count. Now gets a snap, wants to throw in the flat. Caught. Right there in coverage that time, Andrew Young. Just a better catch by Soriano that time.
Yeah, great little stop route there. Just planted right in front of Young. Young couldn't get back in time.
Snap to Spiva. Gives to Welch up the middle one more time to about the 11-yard line. And the Wildcats keep the drive alive. 8:40 and counting here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 21. Cardinals trying to get a stop. The Wildcats trying to get the go-ahead score. Spiva signals to his receivers. Dave Cox, our referee, winds the play clock. Spiva with the snap. Takes it around the left side into the end zone for a touchdown. Great blocking. They sealed the edge. And the Wildcats take the lead 27-21 with the extra point to come. It'll be Chase Kivett on the hold. Ebbinghaus to attempt the extra point. Snap is up. Kick is up. And it's good. At the 8:24 mark of the fourth quarter, it's Neosho Wildcats 28, Webb City Cardinals 21. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
For over 100 years, Webb City has trusted Simpson Funeral Home for all of their death care needs. Simpson Funeral Home dignifies lives well lived through customizable cremation and burial plans, as well as pre-need funeral plans and monument design. Simpson Funeral Home, now offering pet cremation services, has 2 locations to serve you: 400 West Dougherty Street in Webb City and 101 North Main Street in Carl Junction. Call or text 417-673-2411 or visit online at simpsonfh.com.
Field at Cardinal Stadium on the campus of Webb City High School. The Neosho Wildcats have just taken the lead. A great crowd here from the Neosho tonight on homecoming night for the Webb City Cardinals. And the Wildcats looking to play spoiler, but a lot of football left. Wildcats marching that one down the field. Kickoff to come here, and the Graffin Reed back deep once again. And it's a short kick, caught by one of the up men for the Cardinals to the 35 and plowed at the 37. Let's see. That young man, no doubt, had a fun little ride while it lasted. I think that was Aiden Bird, Justin, a sophomore defensive back. He did the two things you asked, though. Secured the football and picked up a little bit of field position. Cardinals offense back out there trying to answer the score. Jackson Lucas under center. Two tight ends with two backs. There goes Williams through the line. He's into the open field, but tripped up late, or he was gone likely.
And almost caught himself from falling, but then one last little slip there kept him on the ground. A great first down run there by Williams. Gets him into Neosho territory. Ball at the 45, 8 minutes and counting here in the fourth.
1st and 10 from the 45. Fakes the give to Tella and keeps it, does Jackson Lucas. And we're right near the top of the hour. You're listening to 91.7 FM, KNEO, Neosho, Joplin. Proud to be along with all of you here on the KNEO Sports Network tonight. Justin Boudreau and Will Hedrick. Scott Boudreau here. Jackson Lucas back under center on 2nd and 6. On the fake, and now Lucas keeps it for a couple of yards. Faked it to Tella that time. And we'll see. They've got something in mind on 3rd and about 2 yards. 4 down territory, though, likely again, although we said that on the previous drive, but a little later in the ball game now, 7 minutes and counting. Not a do-or-die situation, but you just can't give the ball back to the Wildcats offense yet. Lucas under center, 3rd and 2. And he keeps it around the edge. He'll get past a couple of would-be tacklers. They tried to arm tackle him. Nice job by Hurd maintaining his pitch relationship. I think he drew a defender his way. That let Lucas turn the corner.
Yeah, and a great job by Lucas not to force the pitch. A lot of times you see that moment. Quarterback is pressured. He'll pitch that real quick. That time, Lucas stayed composed, cut it upfield, got the Cardinals the first down as they continue this drive.
1st and 10. Wagner on the right side at receiver. Lucas under center. Double tight. There's Tella on the quick give up the middle that time, and the rumbling, bumbling sophomore gets to about the 17-yard line. And another first down for the Cardinals as the drive continues. Hurd and Tella in the backfield. Lucas gives to Hurd over the right side this time, and he'll get to about the 14-yard line. And picks up about 3 yards there, maybe 2nd and 7 coming up. From the 14-yard line, Cardinals have one thing in mind here, and that's to score. Lucas under center. And he gives to Tella one more time. He's bottled up at around the 10-yard line. Picks up a couple more yards. Brings up another 3rd and short. Just trying to keep the Wildcats leaning one way and then make sure you block it upright up front. 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals. Lucas under center. And a quick give to Tella Up the middle, down to the 4-yard line. And again, thinking about the pitch, thinking about Lucas keeping it. It was the quick give that was the right read that time.
Yeah, no need to reinvent the wheel. Tella been able to ground and pound on this drive. They give it to him again. Cardinals 1st and goal inside the 5.
Lucas under center. And he kept it, and he's into the end zone. He ripped it away late from Tella and said, you got it, I'll take it. And he falls into the end zone for the touchdown. What a great decision there.
Well, Tella halfway to the ground after a Neosho Wildcat tackled him. Lucas went ahead and ripped that out and called his own number to get past the goal line there. Mr. Castro on for the extra point.
Castro looking to tie things up here. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. We're tied at 28 with 4:35 left here in the 4th. The Cardinals go on a 9-play, 62-yard drive. You're listening to Cardinal football. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Football Network.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
John Roderick Field, Cardinal Stadium on homecoming night. We know our homecoming queen, Mia Lenker, is a little happier right now. The student section a little happier right now. The rest of Cardinal Nation happier right now. That was a nice 62-yard drive, a 4-yard run by Jackson Lucas, his second of the night, and just a real efficient drive there. Tella did a good job taking part in that drive as well. He was a big reason they got down there. Cardinals set to kick off. And a short kick near the 25 and out of bounds. Can't be what the Cardinals were looking for. Well, Notley not at all wanting to give the Wildcats a shorter field. And let's see if they want to re-kick, but not likely. You take it at the 35. Not terrible. It went out about the 27, Justin, but maybe a little bit of a break there. I asked you during the break, Justin, if you thought maybe the Cardinals could bring a little pressure on Spiva, but that's a tough ask right now. Still 3-man line. Cardinals will show 4 now. Dotson on this left edge. There's Welch on the carry and bottled up near the 37-yard line.
Well, and you see there why this 4-man line maybe could be a problem for the Neosho Cardinals. Struggled to get some penetration early in this ballgame. You see him go to a 4-man line there with Dotson on this end. Just forces this Neosho offensive line to adjust a little bit too. So you're seeing a little bit of a cat and mouse game here in the last 4 minutes. Ball game knotted up at 28.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Spiva wants to throw a deep route down the right sideline as Patterson. He overthrew him out of bounds. Reed in coverage that time. And Patterson hurt, or maybe just has a cramp. Cardinals trying to help him out. Officials will call a timeout here for the injury. And just overthrew him. While we have a minute, Justin will tell you about some of our sponsors.
Proud to be part of Cardinal Nation's Webb City Spirit Wear, offering Spirit Wear and game day apparel with online ordering and local pickup. Learn more at WebbCitySpiritWear.com or Facebook.com/Webb City Spirit Wear.
Running all the way across the field now as both Dr. Sanders, Craig Jennings, Freeman Orthopedic Sports Medicine staff, along with the Neosho Wildcats training staff, looking at Mr. Patterson right now. And just judging by the actions here, maybe a cramp in the left calf as he's trying to get some fluids in him, and they're trying to stretch the toes a bit. Give him time to get back to his feet.
And give us time to tell you about another one of our sponsors. For over 15 years, Steve Johnson and his team at Johnson Real Estate and Consulting and Keller Williams Realty have been serving the real estate needs of citizens of our local communities. For local listings or to learn more about Steve Johnson Real Estate and Consulting, his website is stjohnson59kw.com or by phone 417-850-7391.
Cardinals coming to their feet, talking about the nation, and Cardinal defense on 3rd and 8, trying to keep Spiva from throwing this one successfully. It's out of bounds on great coverage that time by Williams over there. And the Wildcats will have to punt it away at the 3:50 mark of this fourth quarter. Good pressure from the backside. It's always harder as a righty flooding to your left and then trying to throw that sideline pass to your left.
Yeah, Cardinals did a great job of continuing pursuit there.
Hudson Williams on to punt for the Wildcats. He's had a couple of shanks. Cardinals with a couple of men deep. Sidewind kick. This one caught at the 25 to the 30 is Eggleston to the 35-40. And thrown out of bounds. Cardinals want a flag. Don't think they'll get it. Started to tackle him in bounds and maybe swung him around out of bounds. Now the Cardinals offense knows this is just about executing. You did it on your last drive. This time maybe a couple yards less to go, about 59 yards to get into the end zone. Jackson Lucas under center. Split backs with the Graffin Reed on the right side alone. And Lucas kept it. And, boy, they just stood him up. I got to believe that's just a bad read. They'd been successful on the dive, and that time Bryce Warren, the outside linebacker, did his job and stayed home. Graffin Reed will hustle back to the left side. It's 2nd and 12. Lucas through the hole after the fake on the dive. Picks up a couple of yards there. And again, the timing just a little off on those first couple plays here. You know the adrenaline's pumping. Tella in the backfield with Hurd. DeGraffin Reed out here by himself. They flash the signs from the sideline. See if they want to take a shot. Plenty of time on the clock. 3rd and 8 from the 43. The give to Tella. He'll have the first down. And across to the 45-yard line. They've blocked that well a couple of different times. 2:41 left here. The clock will wind after the first down is marked at the 45-yard line.
When the Cardinals taking a note out of Neosho's playbook, a little hurry up. Neosho doesn't get the man off the field on the far side, so a free play.
Dead ahead of time.
Flags on the field.
They had 12 men on the field, talking about Neosho. And Dave Cox, our referee, will give us the awarded yardage for the penalty here. Long discussion. Shouldn't be much of one. It was 1st down and 10 from the 45, unless this is offsetting. I don't know if they blew the play dead, Justin. Let's see what the discussion is. It is 12 men on the field, as we thought. They'll pick up 5, be 1st and 5 for the Cardinals. Actually called illegal substitution. First and 5 from the 40 for the Cardinals. 2:20 on the clock. Cardinals looking to drive for the go-ahead touchdown. Lucas under center. Gives to Hurd. Wants to go up the middle. He'll pick up 5 more. Just climbing his way. And good use of the clock here by the Cardinals. They're playing with a little bit of tempo, but still playing patiently. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 1, rather. And Hurd blown up at the 34, but he should have picked up the first down. And they will move the chains. A dangerous carry that time.
Yeah, didn't need much and got the inch and a half that he needed, but you mentioned the kind of slinging the ball way out there did Hurd that time, but able to hang on to it.
1st and 10 from the 34 for the Cardinals, 1:31 left. And Lucas once again fakes the give to Tella. He's going to give it to him one of these occasions. We'll see if Tella can bust through for a big gain. Getting some good push up front, though, on these last couple drives are the Cardinals. 1:10 on 2nd and 8 from the 32. The give to Tella this time, and he will fall forward across the 30 to the 28-yard line. Cardinals have all 3 timeouts. Still use one right here. I like the call because you got a couple of downs, and clearly you are definitely in that 4-down territory, but you've got to think a little bit about some chunk yards here. I'm not talking about throwing one down the field necessarily yet, but just think about your next 2 plays together. How do you want them to complement each other? Where do you want to take advantage of what the Wildcats are showing you defensively?
Yeah, you got to give yourself still 55 seconds in this ball game, but you've got to give yourself a chance to take a shot at some point, maybe once you get inside the 20, 15-yard line. Still 2 timeouts left, so to your point, Scott, if they continue to get some chunk yardage here, pick up some 6, 7, 8 yards a carry, you're not so worried about the clock, but at some point you've got to pay attention to clock management, and you got to see where you're at on the field and if it's time to take a shot or not. Cardinals doing a nice job so far on this drive, the last couple drives, rather.
2 guys very interested, talking about a couple of seniors, Andrew Elwell and Cohen Epler, who are both in out of uniform tonight, face because of injury. Lucas gives it quickly this time, and falling forward, I believe that was Mason Williams for the first down. And they will get the first down and move the chains. The clock will stop at 49. They'll wind it when the ball's set. Lucas ready to go. Gets a snap, wants to throw. DeGraffenried on the post. He has it for the touchdown, and the Cardinals take the lead.
And what a play action fake there. A great job by Jackson Lucas hanging it down there as he looked to seal the play action. Joe slipped it to the post, and then they just lobbed it over the top, and Joe DeGraffenried, doing what he does best, comes down with the ball in the end zone. Great play call there by Coach McFarland and company. Castro on for the extra point.
We said they might have to go up top sooner or later on that drive. They did. Here's the snap, the kick by Castro. What a great job by the holder that time to get it down.
Well, you talk about going up top, Braden Strickland.
Cardinals leave 35-28 with 38 seconds left in this 4th quarter. What a ball game. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back with more Cardinal football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Welcome back to Cardinal Stadium, John Roderick Field. Scott Boudreau along with Justin Boudreau, Will Hedrick, Our scoreboard shows a missed extra point. I didn't think they missed the extra point. I think they'll punch one more number up there in a moment, but in the meantime, Mr. Castro set to kick off to the Wildcats. It's a short kick picked up at the 25 by Soriano to the 35, around the corner to the 40, and tackled at the 45-yard line. Great field position for the Wildcats. Justin, did I miss something?
I thought he made the extra point. I think we're just missing the point on the scoreboard. Have to get confirmation.
Well, the Wildcats have the football at the Cardinals' 47 with 29 seconds left. Spiva back to throw. Looks across the middle, and he has Williams tackled at the Cardinals' 37-yard line. Don't know if he was out of bounds. Looked like he was. 22 seconds left on the clock. And our scoreboard does show 34-28. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Spiva back to throw. And the Cardinals nearly intercepted at the 25-yard line. Oh, Mr. Eggleston nearly had the game saver right there. They were running a little crossing route for Williams that time, and he threw it behind him.
Just
second and 10 with 17 seconds left in the game. Cardinal Nation on their feet, cheering on the defense. Spiva back to throw, looks left, looks to his right now, trying to escape, and will run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line with just 7 seconds left. That took 10 seconds off the clock. Big break for the Cardinals.
And the extra point was missed. Just got confirmation from that. Missed it just to the right. So,
yeah, I apologize, folks, if I called that good, but it is 34-28. Cardinals lead it. They cannot afford to give up the touchdown because you almost assume an extra point, although both teams now have missed an extra point in this game. And you got a couple strategies here. That time you saw Spiva with all kinds of time. His ability to scramble, somewhat important, but they're at the 33-yard line, so you're going to play coverage here. Will, any thoughts?
Well, yeah, definitely. You gotta play coverage. DBs, you got to make sure nobody gets behind you. Make sure you keep everything in front of you. Play reactive football. Don't try and jump it. Just make the play either on the ball. If you do make a play on the ball, you got to make sure you either pick it or knock it down.
It's 3rd and 6. It'll be 5 wide for the Wildcats. Spiva in the shotgun. Cardinals with 3-man pressure. Looking. He'll run to his right. Throws to the end zone and knocked out of bounds. And no time on the clock. And Dave Cox looking to his fellow officials, but I believe, let's see if that ends the ball game. And that is the ball game. The Cardinals win it 34-28 as a game-saving stretch for the football, knocking a receiver out of bounds. And the Cardinals finally get that big win in the fourth quarter after they'd been thwarted for 2 games in a row, having the ball with 3.5 minutes left in each of the last 2 games, unable to finish. Tonight, they finished. And, Justin, this is going to be a great celebration for this Cardinal team on homecoming night.
Yeah, big win for them to finally be able to get across the finish line. Been in some close games up to this point in the season, able to do so. And We saw the receiver on that far side that went to make a play on the ball finally get up there from the corner.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Cardinals work to get this one. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout. Back with our post-game show brought to you by Our post-game show is going to be brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services, and Crowder College. We'll be back and talk with the head coach and maybe a couple players, Justin. Back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
When we look back through our lives, we remember the friendships we had over the years. If we're lucky, some of those same friends are still in our lives. However, odds are that we may not be very close to many of those old friends. But there is one relationship you can trust forever. That is a relationship with Jesus. He loves you and will never leave you once you commit to Him. If you want to learn more about that kind of relationship with Jesus, then call us at 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us at chataboutjesus.com.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
4W Metal Building Supply. You've probably seen us. We're the company that provides red iron and post frame buildings, siding, garage doors, and more. Bring your plans or pictures. We'll help from start to finish. Call or come by.
At 4W.
The greatest need in America at this hour is a great spiritual awakening.
Billy Graham talking about the power of media to share the gospel.
What a glorious opportunity it is to have at our command such instruments to minister to the moral and spiritual needs of a nation and of a world that is crying for what we can deliver.
In his 7 decades of ministry, Billy Graham used TV, print, radio, internet, and other media to tell people about Jesus Christ.
We have the message. We have the ideal tool, broadcasting, to restore the meaning and purpose of life and to bring millions to a commitment to the one who said, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Are you sharing your faith? You don't need a cable channel or a radio station to do it. Learn how at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
And we welcome you back here to John Roderick Field at Cardinal Stadium. Your Webb City Cardinals victorious tonight, 34-28 over the Neosho Wildcats. A late defensive stand by your Cardinal defense preserves the win here tonight. A much-needed win after the Cardinals had slid a few games here in this early season. Now we've hit the midway point, hitting week 5 now as the Cardinals come away with a victory tonight. While we wait for the coach Ryan McFarland to give you some stats here tonight. Again, final score 34-28. Cardinals lead it with 21 first downs to Neosho's 18, 315 on the ground to Neosho's 257. Cardinals go 7 for 11 through the air for 96 yards and a couple scores. Neosho 10 for 20 for 79 yards. Led on the ground by Cade Spiva, 25 attempts, 129 yards, and 1 score. Denver Welch, 23 attempts, 91 yards, 2 scores for him. Jackson Lucas for Webb City, 19 rushing attempts, 106 yards, and 2 scores. Slade Hurd added 13 more carries, 79 yards, and a score of his own. Andrew Young, Joseph DeGraff, and Reed, both 2 catches, 52 yards, and 35 yards for them with a touchdown each. What really got it done for the Cardinals tonight was the defense. We talked about Brody Eggleston stepping up and making plays. Gavin Stodgehill as well. We talk about the homecoming queen, Mia Linker, her little brother, River Linker. 5 tackles tonight. Jackson Dodson added 4 as well. So a good complete game from the Cardinals here tonight as they're able to hold off the previously unbeaten Neosho Wildcats 34-28, brings their record to 2-3 on the season. Neosho drops to 4-1. Coach McFarland
and Justin,
we'll go ahead and
the really happy group down here tonight, bowing for the Lord's Prayer here for just a moment, and then be led by their defensive line coach here with a big cheer after Coach McFarland gets a hug. And Coach talked about it down the stretch here tonight. 3rd week in a row, you've gotten the ball inside 3 minutes or around that mark. But I thought it started with the defensive stops. You started to get in that second half. Their last couple drives. You failed on the first one, but you were not going to be denied this time. There was something in that team that I think they found tonight.
Well, yeah. When we scored to tie the game, we could tell their defense line, their linebackers, they were kind of getting tired. And so we told the defense, hey, if you give us a chance, we promise you'll win the game for you. And we've been, the great thing is we've been in the situation the last couple of weeks, so we didn't panic this time, and we stayed a little more calm than maybe we have, and it was a great job executing by our boys.
I want to talk about that next to the last, the game-tying drive. Your back in there that did a lot of the dirty work was a back we've talked about, and maybe was feeling down on himself after a fumble or 2 in the last couple of weeks. But Mr. Tella gave you some huge runs on that game-tying drive that I thought were the big difference in that game as well.
It was. We played Mason Williams a lot tonight, and we're trying. He got some breaks on defense, but we didn't give him a lot of breaks on offense. Tell is a running back that's played really well for us this year, and he kind of got banged up on his knee last week. So this week we've kind of taken it easy with him. We told him our plan was to not use him early and then kind of bring him in at the end. He's a load. He's 210 pounds, and kind of he was going to be the finisher for us tonight, and he did a great job.
And the great decision maker, Jackson Lucas, we saw more evidence of that time after time tonight. They might have bottled him up once or twice, but more often than not, he was making the right reads for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into details, but you guys would be amazed by how many plays Jackson had to call on the line of scrimmage tonight. And then just his ability as a runner and his ability to stay poised, throughout the entire game. And then, he is probably the most underrated passer in Southwest Missouri. And if you give, our line gives him time, he throws a great deep ball, and that was evident tonight on the pass in the first half to Andrew and then to Joe there at the end of the game.
I thought you would keep pounding it down there, but being as tired as they were, maybe you just thought at some point you wanted to take that shot inside 39 seconds.
Yeah, so we told Joe probably in the middle of the 3rd quarter, it's like, hey, you're going to throw, or we're going to throw you a post at some point tonight, and we'll probably you'll have to catch it to win the game. And we knew going down there we were going to throw a post on that drive. We weren't really sure where because, they're so good on offense, we didn't give them too much time, so we decided, hey, next first down, we're just going to do it. So we got a first down and got a good opportunity. But I think he ran a great route, got open, and Jackson threw a phenomenal pass to him.
Well, congratulations on the victory. Go enjoy this one. This is great a homecoming as you could have, isn't it?
Yeah, this is awesome. I told our players they better enjoy it. What we've learned in the last couple of weeks, winning is not easy, and it's hard to win football games. When we do, we're going to enjoy them. But we like this feeling, and we're going to get back to work on Monday and try to do this again next week.
Congratulations, Coach. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
And while I have the mic here, we'll go and find a couple more players here as we walk through the crowd and see if we can find some folks to talk to us. I'm going to walk towards Andrew Young first. Hey, Andrew, come talk to me for a second here. Live on the radio. Andrew, you guys have had the ball in the last 2 games with a chance to win it. What was the difference tonight? Maybe mentality or just in execution allowed you guys to get the win here?
Over the week, we had a really big focus on offensive line. We had some new calls made, set for certain guys, but in the end, we just worked hard. I think we just kicked them in the butt last quarter.
You guys started the game well. Your first drive was as good execution as maybe we've seen all year. Just great combinations. Good to have Slade back there in the backfield getting things started for you. Mason running well, and you and Joe doing your job as well.
Yeah, so Mason got moved over last week. He's been doing really well. He had a touchdown last week. And anyway, what was the question?
No, I just said that you guys just moved the ball so well in the first half, just so effective in that first drive.
Again, like over the week, we were just so focused on just little things. That's what we've been focused on because I feel like we've been a couple plays away from being 3-1 now 4-1, but we lost the last 2 games by 9 points combined. So,
well, congratulations on the victory. Continued success to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, and we'll make our way forward here. We'll try to catch up with the aforementioned Slade Hurd. Slade, can you talk to me on the radio for a second? I know you've been itching to get back the last couple weeks. We saw a little bit of you in the fourth quarter last week and maybe a break or two, and you might have had the game winner last week because you came in, ran hard, you caught a couple passes. What was the difference this week in this ball club just in terms of the way you guys were able to execute?
Well, we came to practice readied and wanted to get a win at home. First game in the COC, like on our side of the COC, so we really just got to work in practice and kept a positive mindset and just waited for our moment.
Talk me through that first touchdown. Obviously, you guys were running up the middle quite a bit, and then sooner or later that pitch was going to be there, but Jackson and you had perfect pitch relationship.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about that play all week about if we get in the red zone, we want to run it, try to get a touchdown, and it just happened.
Your speed looks like, I'm going to say it's about 90% back. I've seen you at your top speed, but it looks like it's coming well, and it's great to see you back out there in the field. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll make our way across the field. We'll see if we can find Mr. Lucas, if he's in my general area somewhere. Looking for Jackson. We'll see if we can find our way. I'll go up here and talk to, I did see Mr. Williams up this way.
You've got Joe DeGraffenried in the end zone, too.
Mason Williams, come talk to me for a second here. Hey, I know that the last couple of weeks you've had to think about offense and defense. How has that changeover been, and how comfortable have you gotten being back on the offensive side?
Well, I've been on the offensive side my whole life until about halfway through the year last year. They had me play some all defense. It was just good, really. I learned a lot more plays. It's a lot more complicated on the varsity level, but it's just fun, really, being out here the whole game. It is kind of tiring, but it's really fun. And I can half defense, half offense, but I know a lot of the plays. Defense is my strong suit, I guess you'd say, because it's my nature. But offense is fun, that's for sure.
I know that you had to enjoy, even though it was somebody coming in for you, you had to enjoy watching Mr. Tella kind of pound it there in that fourth quarter when the other team was tired.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome seeing him get in. I love telling me and him are good boys. I love seeing him run the ball. Whoever it is, I just hope we're getting a ton of yards.
Tell me about your quarterback. I mean, he was making all kinds of decisions tonight, but great decision-making by Jackson Lucas all night.
Yeah, Jackson has a lot of pressure on his shoulders, that's for sure. He was calling plays on the line. They were moving, shifting all the time, and I felt like he did really well tonight, and good to Jackson.
Congratulations on the victory, and continued success to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, and I am going to make my way across here, kind of bound and determined to find our star quarterback here sooner or later. Justin, let me send it up to you for just a second while I locate him.
One more time, the final score, 34-28. Your Cardinals win it against the Neosho Wildcats as Scott continues to try to search for our quarterback, and he's found him.
Go ahead. I've located the man of the hour here, Jackson Lucas. I know coming into this ball game you were not satisfied with the previous 2 weeks when you guys had the ball, a little over 3 to go, and chance to win the game. That's what a quarterback wants. But what was the difference tonight?
We spent a lot of time this week focused on a little bit of the smaller things, especially lineman footwork, running back footwork, me making right reads. And then a lot of the stuff that we did tonight was just a lot of me choosing what I thought was best for our line to go out and play their best game.
You've made some great reads, and whether I don't know if there's one any better than your last touchdown when you pulled it out of Tella's gut late and then just dove across. But even the pitch game was there tonight. You and Slade had it early, and you had it a couple more times in the game, and that looked like you guys are starting to mesh.
Yeah, we really worked on that this week because we know that we got to start pitching the ball to be more successful on the outside. So we worked a lot on it this week. So
your coach told me that you're one of the best arms in the league, even though you've been running it a lot. Talk me through that game-winning drive and the game-winning throw.
Well, we knew with the time left that we had to go our hurry-up offense and we call it green offense, and we knew that we had to get to the line, call play, and just run it right at them. And we got down, and we knew that they were coming in. Corners, safeties are all knowing we were running it. So finally just called the pass play, and Joe got past him, and he was wide open.
Great throw, great finish. And congratulations on the victory here on homecoming night. Go enjoy it, and continued success to you.
Thank you.
Justin, I think we'll go ahead and take a break here and come back with our final scoreboard show.
Post-game show here brought to you by Price Family Insurance and Financial Services and Crowder College. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Be back with you if you're listening to Cardinal Football on the Webb City and KNEO Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home in Webb City is proud to support the Cardinals and has been serving the citizens of Webb City and the surrounding communities since 1888. Located at 301 West Broadway in Webb City, funeral directors BJ and Diana Goodwin specialize in funeral planning and services along with prearranged funeral plans. For more information about Hedge Lewis Goodwin Funeral Home, their phone number is 417-673-4666 or online at hedgelewis.com.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
In football, anything can happen. That's why Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here for you with high-quality, personalized care to help you recover quickly and effectively. Our nationally recognized, board-certified orthopedic surgeons understand your injury and how it relates to your sport. That's why so many area colleges and high school sports teams choose our expert orthopedic team to treat their aches and injuries. Learn more about Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at freemanhealth.com.
Welcome to the Final Drive Scoreboard Show on the KNEO Sports Network. The Final Drive Scoreboard Show is sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider for over 20 area high schools and colleges. See how one of their certified physicians, certified athletic trainers, or therapists can help you get back in the game. Now, let's go back live to the stadium for the Final Drive Scoreboard Show on the KNEO Sports Network.
In our COC action tonight, it was the Nixa Eagles 56-12 over the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Carthage Tigers beat the Willard Tigers 49-14. The Republic Tigers, in a tight one, beat the Joplin Eagles 49-38.
Moving to the Big 8, it was Harrisonville with a 13-7 win over Cassville. Seneca, no problem with Aurora. They win at 56-14. Mount Vernon with a win over Lamar, 42-32. Monette comes back against McDonald County and wins at 40-27. And Nevada wins at 28-7 over the East Newton Patriots.
In the Ozark Mountain Conference, it was the Bolivar Liberators 40, the Marshfield Blue Jays 7. Carl Junction continues their winning ways with a 42-13 victory over the Hillcrest Hornets. And the West Plains Zizzers, a winner tonight, 41-7 over Logan Rogersville Wildcats. And the Branson Pirates, 55-6 over the Parkview Vikings.
In the Mid-Lakes Conference, it was Forsyth with a 48-9 win over Springfield Catholic. And Stratford with a 35-26 win over Reed Springs.
Over in the Southwest Conference, in the third quarter, Ash Grove and Miller tied at 22. A final, Marionville, the Comets 52, the Diamond Wildcats 16, and the Sircoxie Bears win it tonight, 50-35 over the El Dorado Springs Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout here, back with more of our final scoreboard show. After this, you're listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
And we welcome you back inside the Final Drive Scoreboard Show, brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Moving on to 8-man independent football, it was Liberal with a 54-20 win over the Jasper Eagles. Appleton City in a tight one with New Heights, 54-50. Pittsburgh Purple Dragons win at 23-14 over Fort Scott. Lockwood, no problem with Osceola. They win at 59-12.
In the SEK tonight over on the Kansas side, it was Nemaha Central. The Thunder win at 13-7 over the Chanute Blue Comets. It was the Coffeyville Golden Tornado, 42-0 over the Independence Bulldogs. Parsons Vikings, 38-7 over the Baxter Springs Lions. And the Wellington Crusaders beat Labette County Grizzlies 43-6.
Staying in Kansas on the CNC Conference, Frontenac wins at 15-6 over Girard. St. Mary's 66, Pleasanton 8. It was Riverton, no problem with Cherryvale. They win at 43-6. Fredonia falls to Galena 36-22, and Columbus with a 49-16 win over Neosho.
On the Oklahoma side, it was the J Bulldogs 52-36 over the Verdigris Cardinals. It was Ketchum 43-0 over the Afton Eagles. Commerce beats Chelsea's. Well, this is in the third quarter, 7-0 there. Also in the third quarter, Catoosa 12-7. And I'll let you pick up the rest of that Oklahoma scoreboard, Justin.
Colcord with a 28-0 lead over Wyandotte at the half. It was Barnesdale 20, Fairland 10 in the second quarter. Oolaga falls to Miami 14-9. And Tonkawa beats Quapaw 44-0.
And that'll do it for our final drive scoreboard show. Our final score here for the final time is your Webb City Cardinals win it here on homecoming night over the Neosho Wildcats 34-28. For Roberta Foster back at our studios, for Will Hedrick, man on the video controls, for Justin Boudreau, my color commentator extraordinary. This is Scott Boudreau saying good night from Cardinal Stadium and John Roderick Field. You've been listening to Cardinal Football on the KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
You've been listening to the Final Drive Scoreboard Show on the KNEO Sports Network. The Final Drive Scoreboard Show is sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. See how one of their certified physicians, certified athletic trainers, or a therapist can help you get back in the game. Join us again after the game next week as we will once again bring you all the latest scores right here on the Final Drive Scoreboard Show, sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.